unlikely. Remaining hopeful, but seems quite unlikely. And Bichette, Guerrero staying put. So maybe it's
Manoah
a Bellinger move.
put.
Manoah likely to stay put. Maybe it's a Bellinger move. Maybe it's a Soto trade. But if you're looking for any of those other options, Buster may pouring a little bit of cold water on that.
This is the best of First Up on TSN 1050. If you like what you hear, you can listen to First Up every weekday morning from 6 till 10. TSN 1050. Traffic.
Eastbound 401 Express in McCowan, we had a problem there in the left lane. That's been cleared away. Eastbound 401 at Brock Road, we had a crash there in the right lane as well. Northbound Island approaching the 401, we still have problems there. 2 right lanes remain blocked there. Northbound DVP at Lawrence, collision there. Left lane is affected. Albion and Islington, we had a collision there as well. Watch out for that. Drive safely and stay alert. When the clock changes, so does visibility. People crossing in the evenings are now harder to see. Learn more at toronto.ca/Vision Zero. From the News Talk 1010 Traffic Center, I'm Robin Metcalf.
First Up with Korolnik and Koliakovo.
I appreciate you guys. I listen to you every morning, so all the very best, gentlemen.
You're the best, buddy.
Darcy Tucker.
Best buds with your buds. Weekday morning 6 till 10 on TSN 1050.
You ain't first, you're last.
Did you wake up to this?
I remember I got into an altercation with Brad Marchand in front of the net, and I was pushing and shoving. I'm like, seriously, dude? Like, come on, man. Don't start this stuff with me. He goes, what are you going to do? And he called me a fatty. I'm like, I skated to the bench, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm not a fatty.
Am I overweight?
Yeah, like I'm playing in the end. I was just playing the best weight of my life. But that's just some of the stuff that he would say in scrums to, to irk me. So I'm on the bench, and I turned over to Luke Shen, who was my partner, and I go, am I a fatty? And he goes, what? He goes, Brad Marchand just called me a fatty. I was like, yeah, he just started to chuckle. I was like, okay, moving on.
First Up with Korolnik and Koliakovo. Weekday mornings from 6 till 10 on TSN 1050.
You ain't first, you're last.
Photography lovers, creators, storytellers, get a head start on your shopping. Canon's Black Friday deals are on now. From beginner to pro, there's a camera for everyone. So take a break from the phone and kickstart a lifelong hobby with a camera and lens from the nation's #1 camera brand. Shop now for big in-store savings, perks like on-demand photography classes, plus up to $500 bonus cash back from Canon. Don't miss out. Canon's Black Friday deals end November 30th. Visit canon.ca for details. Terms and conditions apply.
TSN Plus is taking game day to a whole new level with NFL Red Zone. Subscribe now for every touchdown from every game on up to 8 screens at once, all season long.
I love this game.
Get TSN Plus today and stream on your favorite devices.
Whatever the weather, CMC Markets is here to help. Planning for a rainy day? Enjoy $0 commission on U.S. and Canadian share CFDs. Riding out the storm? Get ahead of the curve with lightning-fast execution speeds. Blue skies ahead? Go with the trusted broker backed by over 30 years experience. Switch to CMC Markets and join over 275,000 global traders. Learn more at cmcmarkets.ca. FX spreads apply. CFDs involve a high degree of risk. Member Canadian Investor Protection Fund. Umbrella not included.
It's the holidays at Staples, which means saving like never before. Give them the gift of wireless so they can stay connected. After all, catching up with family and friends is what this time of year is all about. Save on devices from Bell and Virgin Plus and have them sending merry messages in minutes. And with the latest smartphones from Staples, they can keep in touch anytime, anywhere. Find gifts they'll love for every holiday budget at your local Staples store now. Ask an in-store associate today about our exciting offers.
Okay, Max, we have a new spot for Sunwing Vacations.
Okay, Sunwing Cyber Monday deals up to 40% off. Hang on, I think we got the wrong script.
Yeah, it's 40% off. What's the issue?
40% off Cyber Monday vacation deals?
Yes, why do you keep repeating me? 40% off.
Huh, just think about what you could do with all those savings.
I know. In fact, it's in the script. When you save more, you can do more.
For daily door-crashing deals, visit your local travel agent or...
This holiday season, the LCBO has gifts for all the passions and personalities of everyone on your list. For the sports fan who always knows the score, why not hit a home run with these limited edition spirits? Like Hall of Fame vodka, that comes in a unique bottle shaped like a baseball bat. Or go for the goal with High Stick Vodka's hand-blown glass hockey stick. worthy of any collection. Enjoy on ice, no skates required. Find gifts for all in-store and online at lcbo.com.
I'm Sandy Ronaldo. Canadians have turned to CTV National News for more than 60 years, and now I'm bringing you a new newscast weeknights at 5:30. It's more of the news you trust. Watch CTV National News now at 5:30 and 11.
It was a rainy day when Pizzaville realised that some big pizza conglomerates want to make the cheapest pizza. Some want to be the fastest. At Pizzaville, we want to make the best pizza, stone-baked, the traditional Italian way. It's what we strive for every day, to be the best, not the fastest or the cheapest. Oh, cue the announcer.
Pizzaville Stone-Baked Pizza. Fiercely Canadian. Authentically Italian.
Catch Molson Leafs hockey on TSN 1050. Thursday night, Leafs, Kraken. What a shot! Puck drops at 7 on TSN 1050. The Leafs live here. This is the best of First Up on TSN 1050. If you like what you hear, you can listen to First Up every weekday morning from 6 till 10. This is D.
God, I'm such an idiot.
To D.
So it's a D to D pass.
With Koliakovo.
To take me home.
And Corrado.
It has to be the most fun D pair in the league right now.
With Aaron Karolnik.
I don't have a computer because Karolnik chose not to get out of it, and I'm losing my mind around here, the amount of idiots that don't log out of their computer here.
Oh, that's gold. It's Brian Hayes on overdrive yesterday after I logged into the computer and it did not log out, and that can be a major issue at TSN. No real way around it other than I actually did give Doogie Howser my password. I don't know. I probably should change it. Maybe Doogie's combing through my emails as we speak. That would be very concerning. This is D to D here on First Up. Aaron Karolnik, Carlo Koliakovo, and the man, the myth, the legend, TSN hockey analyst Frank Corrado with us. What's up, Frank?
Not much, boys. Yeah, you don't want Doogie combing through any of your private stuff. That's for sure.
And the new D2D group chat that was formed recently. He's got to steer clear of that as well. Frank, let's go to a tweet that you sent out last night about Sheldon Keefe's tirade on the bench. Haven't seen Keefe that mad since a game in Albany in 2015 where all 500 fans in the 10,000-seat stadium stopped what they were doing and the play almost came to a halt to see what was happening on the bench. Fill us in on 2015, and then fill us in on your reaction to what Keefe did on the bench yesterday.
Listen, Sheldon runs hot. As much as he communicates well with players, and I think guys appreciate that, he can run hot behind the bench. So in 2015, that was his first year with the Marlies. He had just come up from Sault Ste. Marie, and I was down on a conditioning stint. We were playing a game in Albany. And anyone who's ever watched or been to a game in Albany, which I can't imagine there's too many people here, it was a beautiful stadium, 10,000-seat stadium. They would get between 500 and 1,500 people per game. It was such a shame. Great place, great stadium. No crowd, no atmosphere. I was on the ice, and all of a sudden we just hear this tirade happening, and we almost the play almost came to a halt because everyone was so intrigued as to what was happening. We thought maybe it was something in the stands, but it was actually Keefer on the bench, kind of giving it to one of the guys on our team. And that just kind of reminded me of that. I haven't really seen him run that hot since then. And listen, I think at that juncture of the game, to kind of have that reaction to what happened on the ice is fine. It's appropriate. Someone tweeted at me recently that the Leafs must lead the league in giving up a goal shortly after them scoring one. And I would imagine, if you score a goal and then you go out the next shift and you turn over the puck at the blue line, how many times are you going to watch that before you finally kind of lose it? And listen, there's nothing wrong with that, man. This, you know what you're signing up for when you get in the NHL. It's demanding. He's not the only coach that's demanding on his players. That's fine. Sometimes as a player, I don't know how you feel, Carlo. It's nice every once in a while to just hear it as blunt and as honest as possible. And sometimes you need the volume to go up a little bit.
Yeah, I was talking about that earlier in the show, Frankie, how that it just seems like this Maple Leafs team, you see the best version of them play hockey when they're pissed off or when they're mad, and I just think that we need to see more of that with Sheldon Keefe from behind the bench. I know he doesn't want to do more of that because, when you have a veteran team like the Maple Leafs have, because you've got the same group that's been here for the longest time, you'd hope that they'd figure it out themselves. But clearly, this is a team that's shown that they just need a kick in the butt.
Well, and you know what? It can't be all the time, right? If that kind of thing happens every game or all the time, you know the way it is. Guys are just going to tune you out and say it turns into a clown show. But every
next thing you
once
know,
in a
you're
while,
fired.
Used appropriately. Yeah, exactly. It's nice to see a little bit of that fire, and I think the players can appreciate that as well. Like I'm sure you saw, but Minnesota fired their coach, right, Dean Evison, and Billy Guerin was talking a little bit about that recently. He said, like, it's our job to help the players. Like the old school archaic stuff, that's really not going to work with today's game. I look at Sheldon Keefe and what he did last night. I still believe that's helping a player.
100%.
Sometimes you just need to convey the message a little bit louder, but that's okay. Like, he's being upfront and honest. I don't have an issue with that.
Well, Frank, you bring up Dean Evison, who's fired by Minnesota, Jay Woodcroft, who's fired by Edmonton. Then you consider Paul Maurice this time last year, maybe was it February of last year? He went on a tirade on his hockey team on the bench in Toronto, and we know what happened with the Florida Panthers from then on out. And I was wondering, I'm not trying to connect the dots here, but the day before, Brad Treliving, Sheldon Keefe's boss, comes out and talks about how this team has been hit and miss, how there's been inconsistency from night to night. And you wonder if last night was just the breaking point for Sheldon Keefe, where in the first period, they were thoroughly outplayed, out-physicaled, out-everything by the Florida Panthers. And he had just seen enough. And I think we should credit the Toronto Maple Leafs for stepping up in the second and third period, ultimately getting a result. But do you think maybe this is kind of a confluence of different things coming together that led to Keefe blowing that gasket?
Did we lose him?
I guess or maybe the question was just so thought-provoking that Frankie's like, wow, I have no answer to that. But I do think it's realistic because you're playing a team in Florida that is your Atlantic Division rival that beat you in the playoffs last year, and they're beating the wheels off of your hockey team in the first period. You're not doing anything. It's like this team didn't even care in the first period. They're getting smashed against the glass repeatedly. Just seemingly everything was going against the Toronto Maple Leafs, and they had no pushback. And I guess Keefe must have been watching that after seeing his GM the day before, after seeing these coaches around the NHL get fired in spite of having great records over their career, Woodcroft, Evison. And I'm not going down like that, and I'm going to let this team know that this is completely unacceptable. Frank, I'm not sure how much of that you just heard, but a lot of the response from Keefe on the bench, I don't know how much you think it had to do with the results that was going on the ice last night, or maybe just everything that's been building towards that with this hockey team's performance thus far.
I think it's more what's been building towards last night. And, you watch this team play and you kind of get the feeling maybe that's what they are. Maybe they're just, right now they're average to slightly above average. And that's kind of the reality of where the team is. If I'm Sheldon Keefe and I'm watching that night over night, at some point you want to get a spark. And I heard your comments about Brad Treliving and maybe, his assessment of the team. Like, yeah, I think Brad Treliving is just giving his evaluation of the team. And, of course, the coach wants to hold himself accountable, and he has to hold himself to a certain standard, and he has to get the team to play to a certain standard as well. But I think it's more like Sheldon Keefe has to sit there on the bench with the feeling that he gets every night. He's got to go in the coach's office, and he's going to watch all the video night after night. And if he sees the same thing that we're seeing, he wants to see some kind of results. And I know you talked about some of the coaches that have been fired around the league. I still believe Sheldon Keefe is a very good coach. I don't really have an issue with how he wants to play the game, the way he communicates to guys. And maybe I don't know if I want to say I'm a little biased, but I've been in the room with him, so I understand like what he's preaching, and I've played for other coaches, so I can kind of contrast the differences there, and I can tell you firsthand that like he is a good coach. But I think that's, it's just the buildup of this season. 5 regulation wins this year. They've been to overtime or shootout 9 times, and I think it's hard for a team to have to play in so many games where the margin for error is just so slim. You can count on one hand how many games where the Leafs have felt like they've been in full control from start to finish, and the best players didn't have to play 24 minutes, and it didn't go down to the wire. Like, it's hard enough playing an 82-game season, and now you have to tax your best players that much more because every game seemingly goes right down to the wire, and everyone's got to be a little more dialed in, a little more invested, because you know that one mistake can cost you a game, and when you're looking at things that way, it's so easy to put games under a microscope and really amplify that one mistake. So it's, it hasn't been easy sledding for the Leafs this year. They've looked average at times, and Sheldon Keefe as the head coach, it's his responsibility to find a way to get more out of the group. And I think sometimes you'll see that in the body language and the facial expressions on the bench.
The Maple Leafs are hosting the Boston Bruins on Saturday. They play the Seattle Kraken tomorrow at Scotiabank Arena. Listen to First Up tomorrow morning for your chance to win a pair of tickets to the game. Wake Up Woodbridge in about 15 minutes as well. Frankie, a lot of people are asking what the Detroit Red Wings can expect from Patrick Kane this season. You are uniquely qualified to answer that question, as you skated with Kane a couple times the last couple of weeks. What did you see from Kane, and what are you expecting?
Wow. Yeah. So, first of all, I have to give a shout-out to my old skating coach, Randy Milani. I worked with her when she was with the Leafs, and she was in charge of Patrick Kane's rehab on the ice here in Toronto. And they were getting close to the end of the return-to-play protocol, and I guess the last little bit was to have Patrick kind of skating with some pressure and dodging through traffic. So she reached out to a few guys that are still looking to play, like myself, who's recently out of the game, who I still skate and kind of keep in shape. So it was awesome to be out there with him. He looked like himself. His hands looked great. He looked like he was moving well. The thing that I was kind of looking for during those skates is like, is he ever hunched over? Does it ever look like he's shaking out his leg? I didn't see any of that. So, credit to him and the whole team involved there. It's obviously going to be a hurdle here because of the surgery that he had, and we know the track record that players have coming back from this surgery. But listen, like, Detroit makes a lot of sense. They need someone with a high ceiling, if you want to call it that, on their roster up front, and reuniting him and Alex DeBrincat could spark something for that group. So I think for Detroit it makes a lot of sense. I think for Kane it makes a lot of sense. He's going to be playing with a familiar player, but yeah, it was cool. It was cool to be on the ice with him, and I was just on the ice with him at the end of his kind of return to play protocol, and it was looking good.
Any truth to the rumor that Yzerman wanted to bring in Kane and Corrado as a package deal?
I think that would have squashed the deal for him. So I don't think he was presenting that to Stevie Y.
It's like, all right, Justin Hall, get out of here. Let's bring Frank Corrado back in. Now that's really interesting, and we don't know how it'll look for Kane when he comes back. And Chris Johnston was reporting last night that he's expected to start practicing and playing in games as early as next week, but I mean, this is a guy who just a couple of years ago was a 90-point player. He's one of the best players over the last 20 years in the NHL, and we're all really excited to see him.
But he's got to feel fresh, though, man. A long time off, excited to join a new team, excited to reunite with his good
cool.
buddy.
3 original 6 teams for Patrick Kane. That's a nice little resume of teams to play for. And yeah, Carlo, I think it's hard to hop on a moving train here in the middle of the season, but there is something to be said to being fresh and kind of working on your own terms, right? Like, if he really tried to come back early because he wanted to get involved with the team earlier on in the season, he runs the risk of getting hurt again. So you take as much time as you need. Maybe he is fresh. It is going to be a challenge for him for sure, but I mean, this guy's been one of the best players in the game for a long, long time. So it'll be exciting to see him around. And I think Detroit looks at it and says, we have a legit shot to make the playoffs here. Like, we just kind of talked about Toronto and some of the challenges that they've faced. Ottawa hasn't been good. Buffalo hasn't been good. Like, there's an opening there in the Atlantic. Tampa Bay is not what they used to be. So if I'm Detroit, I'm thinking, like, what's the risk here in bringing in a guy that gives me a high ceiling and really dynamic skill set?
This is the best of First Up on TSN 1050. If you like what you hear, you can listen to First Up every weekday morning from 6 till 10.
From Lone Star
to the All-Star. The big and bold tastes of Texas are serving up your shot at a trip for two to the 2024 Rogers NHL All-Star Game. Visit Lone Star Texas Grill for a 21-ounce ice-cold Molson Canadian and your chance to win seats at the first All-Star Game in Canada since 2012. Go from sizzling hot fajitas to sizzling hot puck handling. Win a trip to the NHL All-Star Game from Lone Star Texas Grill. Must be legal drinking age. No purchase necessary. Learn more at lonestar.ca.
Do more in a reliable Subaru, they said. Enjoy more time together to go more places with symmetrical full-time all-wheel drive, they said. More award-winning safety for more peace of mind, but to listen to one song over and over again with fantastic acoustics. I love you, family, but the singing, nobody warned me about the singing.
Hurry to your local Subaru dealer and get more out of every kilometer this fall, including more karaoke.
TSN 1050. Traffic.
We had troubles on the eastbound 401 express lanes at McCowan. Stalled vehicle in the left lane. That's been cleared away. Westbound side, not too bad across the top, actually. Volume is improving quite a bit. Northbound on the Allen, approaching the 401, still dragging up through there. 2 right lanes are blocked there with a collision. Southbound on the DVP at Lawrence, problems there, cleared away. That left lane is now reopened. We had troubles at Albion and Islington, a collision there. Watch out for that. Get great deals on select vacation packages to Punta Cana with Air Canada Vacation Cyber Week sale. Contact your travel agent or visit aircanadavacation.com. From the News Talk 1010 Traffic Center, I'm Robin Metcalf.
First up with Korolnik and Koliakovo. Weekday morning 6 till 10 on TSN 1050.
You ain't first, you're last.
They're coming in hot.
Well, you know the Hallmark movies
Yeah,
where the guy goes back to and it ends up being a great story. What would be great sports Christmas stories where it was like Bill Belichick goes back to San Diego, maybe that's his home, like some kind of sporting Christmas story.
I like that idea.
Yeah.
You're right. It's always the same thing. And they start off, they don't like each other. I don't like
Oh yeah,
that guy.
and he
He's
goes
rude.
into like a convenience store and there's a good-looking girl working in there and it's like, hey, didn't we go to high school?
Always a small town in Colorado. Hey,
It
are
is.
you going to the tree lighting tonight? I am, actually. We got Dregs on the line. He doesn't want to hear us
He's hung
talk
up
about
already.
We should do a Jerry's on whether or not he's even there. Still have us, Dregs?
I'm comfortable enough in where I'm at in my life to admit that I've perused some Hallmark movies.
Oh, no way.
Wow.
Overdrive with Hayes, Noodles, and the O-Dog. Weekdays at 4 on TSN 1050.
The next Lotto 649 Gold Ball jackpot is big. Like really big. It's a huge $44 million. And you could win the classic $5 million jackpot. That's 2 jackpots on every Lotto 649 ticket. The classic jackpot or the Gold Ball jackpot of either $44 million or the guaranteed $1 million prize. Buy in store today or at olg.ca.
Did you know that if you're 60 or older, RSV can be serious for you? Help protect yourself with Arexvy, Canada's first RSV vaccine. Ask your healthcare provider about Arexvy. Arexvy is a vaccine that helps to protect adults 60 years of age and older from lower lung disease caused by respiratory syncytial virus, RSV. 100% protection cannot be guaranteed. Adverse events may occur. Learn more at arexvy.ca.
This is an important message from Canadian Blood Services. Our national blood supply is at very low levels. Hospitals are conserving the use of certain blood types, but patient needs are outpacing donations. We need your help now to avoid negative impacts to patient care. If you are able, please donate blood today by booking an appointment at blood.ca or use the Give Blood app. You can make all the difference.
That's the sound of more people working than ever before. That's the sound of building roads, highways, and the largest transit expansion in North America. And that's the sound of new made-in-Ontario electric vehicles and batteries hitting the road. It's happening here. Learn more at ontario.ca/building our economy. Paid for by the Government of Ontario.
Hi, I'm Juliet. When I was a baby, I was diagnosed with Li-Fraumeni syndrome and subsequently with leukemia at age 14. To hear more about my journey, tune into News Talk 1010's Gift of Giving for Sick Kids. December 14th from 2 to 6 p.m. And go to tsn1050.ca today to donate toward a new ultrasound machine that will help sick kids heal the future.
Join us December 14th. The gift of giving for sick kids.
At Cora, we know the best things in life sometimes creep up on you, like the Crepe Festival. During the Crepe Festival at Cora, discover 5 new crepes you'll want to welcome with an open mouth, with something for everyone, like salted caramel, crispy bacon, custard, grilled halloumi cheese, fresh fruit, or even sauerkraut.
Offer valid until January 14th for dine-in, takeout, and delivery. I do breakfast at Cora's Breakfast and Lunch Crepe Festival.
Did you know that if you're 60 or older, RSV can be serious for you? Help protect yourself with Arexvy, Canada's first RSV vaccine. Ask your healthcare provider about Arexvy. Arexvy is a vaccine that helps to protect adults 60 years of age and older from lower lung disease caused by respiratory syncytial virus, RSV. 100% protection cannot be guaranteed. Adverse events may occur. Learn more at arexvy.ca.
Winter is coming, and Rodex Tire wants to remind you it's time to change to winter tires for best traction on slippery and snow-packed roads. Rodex tires are the top choice for drivers seeking exceptional performance and exceptional price. Rodex, the ultimate winter tire for those who make the most of winter. For a limited time, save $40 instantly on Rodex winter tires from Cal Tire. Visit rodextires.ca to find the right tires for your ride.
Hey, business owners, how is business? Are you good? Are you thriving? Are a metric ton of leads coming in? They could be. If you put the right marketing in front of the right people at the exact moment they're immersed in their favorite stuff. Seriously, works like magic. Which is why at Bell Media, we build brands on all the platforms. TV, radio, digital. And we'll do the same for you. Want a free consultation? Email us at advertisingbetter@bellmedia.ca.
CHUM AM Toronto is TSN 1050, an iHeart radio station and the voice of Toronto sports. You're listening to the best of Overdrive with Hayes, Noodles, and the O-Dog on TSN 1050. If you like what you hear, you can catch Overdrive every weekday from 4 to 7 p.m.
Hour 2 Overdrive continues, brought to you by
on the logo center court. And Jordan Goodwin comes to set a screen against Scotty Barnes defending Book. Now it's a double team with Flynn and Barnes riding Booker's jersey. He feeds Goodwin. Three-pointer on the way. No, off the back iron. Rebound to Trent. 5 seconds still to go. Trent into the forecourt. Gives it to Siakam. He's all alone. Right side three. No. Off the back iron as the buzzer sounds. And the Raptors will take a 7-point lead into the first break. It's 27-20 after 12 minutes of action here at Scotiabank Arena. Stay tuned. Second quarter action straight ahead on the Phoenix Suns Basketball Network.
What's inside you? Is it strength? Is it speed? Is it knowledge of the game? Unlocking the greatness inside you means digging deeper, running faster, and going further than you can on your own. Banner Sports Medicine High Performance Center trains the athlete in all of us with technology, techniques, and hands-on experience customized to you. See what you're capable of by unlocking the greatness inside of you.
In the next 30 seconds, one sweltering beach bum will decide
it's just too hot
and want to move somewhere milder. And as he's dreaming of a brisk outdoor jog, cracking open a window, and the comfort of throwing on a light layer, he'll realize
I've got to sell the house and fix it and stage it and show it.
Or skip the hassles, sell directly to Open Door, and move on to the things that matter, like that cool breeze. Get your competitive offer at opendoor.com/new move. Eligibility and offer price may vary. Open Door is represented by Open Door Brokerage Inc. License 02061130 in California and Open Door Brokerage LLC in its other markets.
They say consistency is the key to success. They weren't wrong. So how about grabbing a beer that's consistently smooth, consistently refreshing, and consistently light? You might just find that the road to success can be pretty enjoyable. Michelob Ultra, the perfect balance of taste and refreshment, and only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
You're at the game. Pizza sounds great, so you buy one and take a bite, and yeah, it is great. That's the experience you'll have once again this season, thanks to Spinato's, the official pizza of the Phoenix Suns and Phoenix Mercury. Hi, it's Vince Marotta, and for the second season, you can experience Valley favorite Spinato's pizza at the arena. Spinato's is celebrating 50 years in the Valley with 6 locations, including their newest at Agritopia in Gilbert. Spinato's Pizzeria and Family Kitchen, food that brings people together. More info at spinatospizzeria.com.
Hear every Suns game on Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
We're done with one here in Toronto. Suns trail the Raptors 27-20. Before we start the second, let's pause 10 seconds for station to identify themselves on the Phoenix Suns Basketball Network.
KMBP FM Phoenix. Arizona Sports, the local sports leader.
On the Arizona Sports app and on 98.7.
Raptors start out on offense to get the second quarter underway, working left to right as we welcome you back here at Scotiabank Arena. John Bloom, Tim Kempton with you, our engineer Paul Gatt, Enrique Garcia producing. Raptors working it on the perimeter as Malachi Flynn dribbles left wing against Goodwin, penetrates, throws a runner up that's short, and both guys hit the deck, Flynn and Goodwin. We get a foul called on Jordan Goodwin, and Malachi Flynn is going to get free throws. Suns facing their biggest deficit already. TK, let's take a look at some of the stats that you highlighted with that orange highlighter over there.
Points in the paint. Raptors more aggressive, 14-4, and we say they're young and they like to get out on the break. 9-0 in transition buckets. So Suns getting outworked by this young team right now.
Malachi Flynn, one of those young players, although he's not the youngest at 25. He's probably a veteran. Third-year pro out of San Diego State, knocking down the first free throw to give the Raptors their biggest edge, 28-20. Also joining him out on the floor for the first time tonight is Jalen McDaniels, half of the McDaniels twins, another San Diego State Aztec in his 5th season. And checking in for the first time tonight for Darko Rajakovic and the Raptors. And now they're trying to force a turnover against Keita Bates-Diop. Knocked the ball loose on the near sideline. Goes out of bounds, and the Suns will keep it with 12 in the shot clock. Down 29-20 after both free throws were good by Malachi Flynn. And Nick Buchert set to give the ball to Bates-Diop. He inbounds on the near side, and now Booker holding inside the timeline against Scotty Barnes' pressure defense. 6 on the shot clock. Booker starts to drive, throws a bounce pass, kicked away by Precious Achiuwa. So reset that timer to 14 for the Suns. 11:21 left. First half action here at Scotiabank Arena, and Goodwin inbounding on the far side now. Gets it to Eubanks and gets it back. Now Booker comes to get it. 10 on the shot clock. Devin goes left on the drive, gets bumped, throws a pass deflected out of bounds again.
These guys get their hands on just about everything.
They really do. That's
Tips,
Jalen McDaniels.
Yeah.
Suns keep it, 7 to shoot after that deflection by McDaniels. And Chimezie Metu, speaking of length, coming in for the Suns, will inbound. Gets it to Goodwin. Dribbles to the top of the key, goes to his left, lobs to Eubanks in the paint. 2 seconds on the shot clock. Bates-Diop for 3. As the shot clock sounds, he can't get it, and the rebound to Flynn. Here comes Toronto with numbers. Cross court, it goes to McDaniels, open for 3. It's a high arcing short shot taken by Booker on the long rebound. He brings it quickly into the forecourt, stops and pops and misses the 15-footer off the rim. Rebound to Gary Trent Jr. Here he comes up the left wing, driving against Bates-Diop, then stops and hits the step back 3. Tough shot by Gary Trent Jr. His second 3 of the night. He's got 8 off the bench. And how about the Suns facing a 12-point deficit now? 32-20. 7 straight points by Toronto. And Booker has it on the left wing. He eyes the 3, tries that 3, and misses it. Rebound Bates-Diop in traffic, has it knocked away. It's loose underneath. Bates-Diop gets it back, puts it up, counts the basket, and the foul, the deuce, and the damage for KBD.
Yeah, great hustle underneath the basket there, and that's what you need when you're not making shots from the perimeter. Got to get on the glass, get some tough baskets.
He just kept fighting.
Yeah, the ball was knocked away. Two Toronto players had possession. 2 Phoenix Suns players had possession. Just kept on knocking it away. Keita Bates-Diop comes up with the ball and the bucket.
And the free throw as well. So he knocks that one down. First 3 points of the night for the 5th-year pro out of Ohio State. Bates-Diop off the bench, cutting the lead to 9. 32-23. 10-10 left in the second. Achua drives right around Eubanks, goes to the rim, but put too much on it, and it rolls off the rim. No good on the layup. Goodwin the other way. He spins into the paint, gives to the trailer, Bates Diop. He'll scoop it up and in with the left-hand leaner. Nice play by Jordan Goodwin, leaving it for the trailer.
Yeah, took all the defense with him on his aggressive drive, and then just dropped it off for the cutting Keita Bates Diop.
Keita now with 5. Scotty Barnes dribbling on the left wing, gives it down low. Achua is tied up by Metu and Goodwin, and they're going to call a foul on Chimezie Metu. And Precious Achua will head to the free throw line. 32-25. Suns have gotten the last 5 points to cut into this Raptors lead, but now Precious Achua with a chance at the stripe. The fourth-year pro from Memphis shooting 52% from the line this season, so by no means are these a lock. First one up and no good off the back rim. And
that was strong.
That was 11 of 22 now, so right at 50%. For the former Memphis Tiger, who's 23 years of age, and one of the 3 guys on the floor that play for the Nigerian national team. Chimezie Metu, Josh Okogie also played for that team in the Olympics in Tokyo, along with Precious Achua. And he makes 1 out of 2 at the line, right at his average, and the Suns are down 8, 33-25. Here's Goodwin, left open, doesn't shoot the 3 by Schroeder, and now gives it back for Booker. Drives, then feeds Metu on the baseline, and he's blocked going to the rim with it. Both Achua, McDaniels, and Scotty Barnes were all in the vicinity there, and they're going to credit Barnes with the block. Scotty Barnes leads the Raptors over a block a game, also nearly 2 steals per game. Booker gets the inbounds pass, fakes Trent, then goes left, shoots it up, and hits the jumper right on the baseline before going out of bounds. That was some tough footwork by Book. He had missed his first 6 shots tonight. That's his first points of the night. And the Suns are within 6, 33-27. Barnes trying a hook shot in traffic. He can't get it to go, and Metu has the rebound on the miss. Booker dribbles into the forecourt, gets a screen from Eubanks, fakes the 3, then drives, left-hand runner around the rim, no good, but a foul is called by Nick Buchert, and that one's going to go on Achua and send Devin to the line.
Yeah, keep being aggressive. Nice high pick out top. Got Devin Booker going downhill to the rim.
And that's a situation, TK, I've always been curious about how early in the possession he makes up his mind. Do you think it's when he hasn't even crossed half court a lot of the time?
Well, right there, he turned the court. He got a great pick out top, so he had a lot of open space. So he's on, he's on his horse going downhill. I don't think he predetermines his moves, but he has something that he's looking for.
And it's a lot about reading the defense too,
without
isn't
a doubt.
Just like a quarterback does on the football field, the point guard a lot of times, or whoever's handling the ball for that matter, since now we're playing positionless basketball, can read the defense. Booker's free throws are good. Suns are within 4, 33-29, and Book has the last 4, his first 4 of the night. 8:45 to go in the second. Here's a lob pass down low, and Achua somehow jams it home over Eubanks, who was right there defending Precious Achua, and that stops a 9-1 Phoenix run. Here's Booker swinging to Metu. He's wide open for 3, and he cans it from the left corner. Chimezie Metu lines it up and knocks it down. His first 3 off the bench. 8:25 to go in the second, and it's 35-32. Suns within 3. Schroeder dribbling top of the key. Swings it left side. Trent wants a 3. That's short. Rebounded by Goodwin. Outlet pass. Bates Diop can't reach it as it was just over the outstretched arms. Jordan Goodwin put a little too much.
Yeah, he sure did.
Here comes Josh Okogie checking in along with Eric Gordon and Kevin Durant. And Goodwin, Bates Diop, and Booker all go back to the bench alongside Frank Vogel. With 8:10 left to go in the second. And the Raptors up 35-32. Dennis Schroeder calling out signals as he gets into the forecourt. Gets a pick from Achua, gives it to him rolling to the basket. Blocked by Eubanks off the rim, and it's taken by the Suns in transition. Durant gets it knocked away and a steal, but then he gets it back, up fakes, and puts it up and in over Scotty Barnes. Kevin Durant, that was a little tricky underneath as he first thought he was going to have a run to the rim. It got knocked loose. Somehow it got knocked back to him, and he finishes. And now we're going to get a whistle and a stoppage of play as KD has 9 points to lead all scorers. And a timeout Raptors with 7:41 to play in the first half. It's Toronto 35, Phoenix 34.
Oh, you didn't know? At Gila River Resorts and Casinos, no one does it better. So, play hard.
Nice shot.
Relax like a movie star. Party like a rock star. And dine like a king or a queen. However you do you. No one lets you take it to a legendary status like we do. Gila River Resorts and Casinos. You do you.
Hello and welcome to The Fry's Show. At Fry's, everyone wins when it comes to saving big. Because when you order online through the Fry's app, you get the same great prices, deals, and rewards on pickup or delivery that you do in-store, with no hidden fees or markups. Best of all, you'll know when items in your cart have a coupon, so you never miss a deal. So whether you're a delivery lover, picker-upper, or you shop in-store, you'll always save big at Fry's. Fry's, fresh for everyone.
Every day, safe, prepared, informed. Every day, safety is our top priority. At APS, we consistently make updates to our electrical system to keep our crews and customers safe around electricity. Remember these tips. Put safety covers on wall outlets. Call 811 before you dig to have the location of underground wires marked. And stay at least 100 feet away from downed power lines. For more ways to stay safe around electricity, visit aps.com/brighter.
The home of your Phoenix Suns. Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
Welcome back inside Scotiabank Arena. John Bloom along with Tim Kempton, who apparently is suffering from some breath situations, so I'm going to hook him up with a lifesaver. And we've got our engineer, Paul Gadd, whose breath smells fantastic. Over to my left, 7:41 left to go, first half action.
I don't think it's my breath.
No, just need to lubricate a little bit.
Yeah, I've got a funky taste in my mouth from the pregame meal.
There we go. All right, that's fair enough. And as I mentioned, there is 7:41 left in the first half. It's a one-point game, Tim, so the Suns have made a nice run here. They were down by as many as 12 just moments ago.
Yeah, they did a nice job starting attacking the basket. Outside shots aren't dropping. Now they've got 10 points in the paint. You know, they've been more aggressive, gets them right back into this game. They continue to rebound the ball well. 17 rebounds, 13 of them on the defensive end.
And right now it will be Anunoby, Schroeder, Pirtle, McDaniels, and Gary Trent Jr. on the floor for the Toronto Raptors. And they have it going left to right. Schroeder works it over to the left wing, guarded by Okogie. Now he gets a screen from Pirtle and gives to Trent. He penetrates to the free throw line, puts up a runner that rolls off the rim. No, tipped up, yes, by Jakob Pirtle. 4 points for Pirtle. And he does most of his damage close range as he got to the rim that time to get the offensive putback. Suns down 3 again as Gordon dribbles left wing, feeds to Durant, left corner. Cross court it goes on the right side to Metu. And he'll drive into the paint with a left-hand dribble. Over to Okogie, left corner. He penetrates baseline, tried to dunk it on top of Pirtle, and it's knocked away. Okogie hits the deck, no whistle, and now here come the Raptors in transition. Schroeder into the right corner, a three from Anunoby, no good off the back iron. Rebound Okogie quickly into the forecourt. Looking for his teammates and feeds Gordon top of the key. Left corner it goes to Metu. He fakes the drive against Chris Boucher and now backs it out to Durant, guarded by Anunoby. Double team now, he feeds Metu, right wing, it's Gordon open for three, too much on that one, off the rim, and taken by Schroeder, quickly ahead in transition. Anunoby lining up a three right side, and that one's good. He just missed from just a step left to where he knocks that one down and doubles Toronto's lead to 6, 40-34. 6:15 left to go in the first half, and Eric Gordon dribbling on the right wing. He gives to Metu underneath the basket. Great pass. Then he up fakes. Tried to give it to Eubanks behind him, and it's stolen away. Tremezi should have taken that shot. Instead, it's Schroeder stepping into a three that rims in and out. Loose ball underneath taken by Eubanks. Now Okogie hustling up the right wing. Goes right into the paint. Scoops it up. No, but a foul on Gary Trent Jr. on a reach in.
Well, the Raptors, they'll hurt you getting up and down the floor, but you can get back at them. Sometimes they're a little slow to get back on defense. They definitely want to get up the court in transition.
Yes, they do. And 15 fast break points to show for it here tonight. 15 of their 40. 5:56 left in the first half. Josh Okogie at the line. First one hits the front iron and creeps over and drops. Josh is now 3 for 3 from the stripe. 5 points, 5 rebounds. for the native of Lagos, Nigeria. And as I mentioned, teammates with not only his teammate on the Suns, Chimezie Metu, but also Precious Achiuwa on Team Nigeria in the Tokyo Games. Second free throw also good for J.O. Suns back within 4, 40-36 with 5:55 to play. Quarter number 2, Dennis Schroeder dribbling into the forecourt for the Raptors, gives to the trailing Barnes, and now a foul away from the ball as Nurkic and Poeltl were battling, and Bill Kennedy calls it on Jusuf Nurkic.
And again, the Suns staying connected to the Toronto Raptors, even though they're not playing well. Definitely not shooting the ball well yet.
Just 12 of 33, that's 36% from the floor. Schroeder dribbling in between the rings, gets the ball poked away, but then retrieves it before it goes across midcourt. 8 on the shot clock as he bounces to Poeltl. Free throw line jumper up and in for Jakob Poeltl. So that time he does step it a little bit away from the basket where he can also use the touch. 6 points for Jakob Poeltl, and it's a 6-point Toronto lead. 5.5 to go in the first. Durant on the right wing. Anunoby defending, shakes him, goes right, fades, and misses the jumper off the back rim. Rebound taken by Siakam, ahead to Schroeder for the Raptors. Trying to add on to their 6-point lead. They've led by as many as 12 here in the first half. Schroeder gives to Poeltl in the lane. He'll jam it home with the right hand. And a timeout called by Frank Vogel as the Suns are once again down by 8. 44-36, 5:09 left to go. First half action in Toronto.
Footprint exists to create a healthier planet. Their mission is to provide sustainable packaging solutions to reduce the planet's reliance on plastics. They help fans in the Footprint Center and consumers in Arizona and beyond make plastic-free choices to help the planet and their health. Footprint is based right here in the Valley, and they're proud to be the sustainability partner of the Phoenix Suns. Together, we can change the world, one footprint at a time. Learn more at footprintus.com. That's footprintus.com. Footprint. Healthy planet, healthy people.
Kevin, you look great today. Much better than last year, I might add.
Yeah, EJ, Knicks menswear is an absolute game changer.
How so?
I've been buying suits for a long time, and I am blown away every time I go into Knicks. It was easy, the selection was unmatched, and honestly, they just took great care of me. Knicks was one of the best experiences I've ever had. If Knicks menswear can make me look this good, imagine what they can do for you.
Looks like it's time for me to freshen up my look.
Perfect. There are 5 Arizona locations. There's bound to be one near you.
First Bank presents the future of business banking technology, human beings, giving you access to 24/7 customer service, empathy, and someone who actually cares. Additional features include laughing at your jokes, offering you coffee, and a real beating heart. To see a human being for yourself, visit efirstbank.com/business or go to a branch to meet one in real life.
The technology you need and the humans you want. First Bank. Business banking for good. Member FDIC.
Cyber Golden Gable deals are here at Lowe's. Deck your home with a holiday living 4-piece decor set that includes a wreath, garland, and 2 potted trees. A $149 value for just $59. And don't forget to upgrade your bathroom with up to 50% off select vanities, faucets, and shower heads. Hurry, these cyber savings won't last because Lowe's knows deals. Filed through 11/29 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
The home of your Phoenix Suns. Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
Hey, folks, be a part of the Takis Fan Zone. Visit suns.com/Takis Takeover to enter to win tickets to the game coming up. And you also get Takis swag. Make sure to take advantage of the Takis Fan Zone right now. We've got 5:09 left to play in the first half here in Toronto. Suns down 8 again, Tim.
Yeah, they got close, 34-35 at the 7:41 mark. Since then, it's been a 9-2 run by Toronto over the last 2.5 minutes. And Suns got to still have 5 minutes in this first half to tighten this thing up.
Gordon, Watanabe, Nurkic, Durant, and Okogie, the 5 on the floor. As Jusuf Nurkic gets tied up with Jakob Poeltl, and we're going to get a whistle and a foul on Poeltl. Nurkic, a little awkward turn there. The left foot bothering him a little bit. He's going to walk it off. Suns have it with 14 on the shot clock. Okogie inbounding near side. Gets it to Eric Gordon. He gets around the screen from Nurkic in between the circles and gives it back to the big fella with 8 on the shot clock. Jusuf holding, hands it off to Durant. He penetrates into the lane, gets it knocked loose again. Yuta dives for it, bounces to Okogie at the shot clock. buzzer. He throws the three up, but it was too late. Shot clock had already expired.
Yeah, good hustle by Yuta right there, though. Stop the. If he doesn't come up with that ball, Toronto probably has a fast break layup.
No doubt. You may have heard the squeak. That is going to be accompanied most likely by a floor burn as he laid out on the floor there and squeaked across the floor. Now Eric Gordon picks the pocket of Pirtle. It's a steal into the forecourt. He gives it right side. Now down low. Nurkic will throw it down with both hands on a beautiful transition. It went from Gordon to Okogie and finished with Nurkic's jam. 44-38. 4:20 left. First half action as Booker's going to check in. Next opportunity. Pirtle bodying up with Nurkic. Gives it right corner to Siakam. And he traveled with it before making his move on the baseline. That'll turn it back over to the Suns. Just the fourth turnover of the night for Toronto. Suns have 6 so far. And Booker does check in, replacing Josh Okogie, who finishes his run out there with a nice dime to Yusuf Nurkic for the jam. 4 minutes and change left to play. First half action in Toronto. Suns within 6 with the basketball as Durant drives right side, feeds Nurkic. He'll go strong and lay it in. Another nice move by Yusuf Nurkic, and it's a 4-point game, 44-40. Siakam's left alone, doesn't shoot it on the left wing. Instead drives on Durant, fades from 15 and hits. Pascal Siakam.
Again, it's that quick ball movement, getting it up the floor.
He leads all scorers with 11. Siakam on the season averaging just under 20. Now Durant driving on Pirtle, puts up a runner and rims off, no good. He looks at Danica Mosher and says, where's the whistle there? No foul called. Now Anunoby under the basket at the other end, fumbles it momentarily. They get it to Pirtle, who puts it up and in, and the foul for the Raptors, who have an 8-point lead, and Jakob Pirtle with a chance to make it 9.
Kevin Durant definitely a little frustrated with the contact underneath on the other end.
Pirtle will have his first attempt at the free throw line. He's got 10 points here in the first half, 11 for Siakam. Durant leads the Suns with 9. Jakob Pirtle on the season averaging 11 points a game. Devin Booker, by the way, with that foul, that's his second here in the first half. Booker has made just one of his shots on 7 tries here tonight. Pirtle's free throw up and good, but then we get a whistle and a lane violation. Actually, no, it's a technical foul called on Kevin Durant. Danica Mosher had heard enough as KD was still talking to her about his displeasure for the lack of whistle on the other end, as we both discussed. And now Dennis Schroeder will shoot the technical for the Raptors, who already lead by 9. Their biggest lead has been 12 here in the first half. Schroeder takes his time, takes an extra dribble, and hits the free throw. He's got 4 points on the night. And now it should be Suns basketball.
Suns ball going the other way.
And that's what they're discussing right now. Eric Gordon saying it's our ball. Danica Mosher says yes it is. He gets it in for Devin Booker. And the Suns have it with 3:20 left to go in the first half. Down by 10 now, 50-40. Gordon gets open on the right wing. Doesn't shoot it. Penetrates, puts it off the glass, and gets the roll. Eric Gordon, little show-and-go move on that drive. Give him 5 points. Suns within 8. Now Siakam quickly gets to a post situation against Watanabe. Backs him down into the paint. Turns, shoots, and has it go off the rim. No good. Rebound to Nurkic. And now Yuta dribbles across the timeline. Goes to his left and drives against Siakam. He loses his footing and falls to the ground. It's a foul on the Raptors. And it's going to be Pascal Siakam who picks it up. So that was good aggressive dribbling by Yuta Watanabe, who just kept going after dribbling it up the floor.
A lot of times when you get a guy trying to pick you up and pressure you at half court, like I said, be aggressive against pressure. That's what Yuta did right there. Just went right by Siakam. Gets the free throw line.
And Yuta in his 6th season from George Washington. 2 of those seasons spent here with the Toronto Raptors. Now at the free throw line for one more after hitting the first. The second one off the back iron and goes straight up in the air, taken by OG Anunoby. So the Raptors have it, leading by 7 with 2:45 to go. First half action coming up at the half. Tim Ring will have your NBA scoreboard update. Dennis Schroeder on the drive, gets underneath Nurkic and scoops it up and in. And it's back to a 9-point Raptors lead. Schroeder now with 6. Booker Dribbles to the free throw line, puts it up, and it's blocked from behind by Anunoby, taken by Schroeder. No look pass. Siakam puts it up and in, count it, and the foul in transition. This Raptors team not showing any ill effects of the late night after losing in Brooklyn last night. They take an 11-point lead here with 2:28 to go in the first half.
Actually see them energized to be back home in front of their home crowd.
They really do. They've won 5 of their 9 games here at home, and they're trying to bounce back after losing back-to-back games. Siakam stands at the free throw line trying to finish off a 3-point play and give the Raptors a 12-point lead, which would equal their biggest margin so far, and he does. 12 points is the lead, 14 on the night for Pascal Siakam. 2:25 to go here in the first half. The Booker into the forecourt, waits for Durant. He gets it at the top of the arc and drives on Pirtle. Goes strong, layup around the rim. No, Nurkic has the rebound. He'll put it back up and in. Yusuf Nurkic coming up big on the glass. He's got 8 points to go with 5 boards. And the Suns are back within 10. 55-45. Here's Schroeder stepping into a jumper left side. No good. He left it short. Rebound Gordon. Ahead to Durant. Streaking into the forecourt for the two-hand jam. He beat everybody down the floor that time and threw it down in transition. KD's got 11 to lead the Suns. Here's Scotty Barnes pulling up on the baseline. Had it knocked away by Booker. Got it back. And swings to Pirtle. Now right side it goes Anunoby. Drives baseline on Durant. Fades from 15. No. Rebound taken away from Nurkic, but it's knocked away and out of bounds. Last touch by Pirtle. The Suns will get it.
Suns are doing a nice job when they get back and get set in their defense.
And they were set that time.
That push by Toronto has really been a big part of this game.
Fast break points up to 18 now for Toronto. The Suns countering, though. They've got 10 now on the board as Durant comes to get it from Booker on the left wing. Lobs to Nurkic, left elbow. He backs down Pirtle, then jams it home with the right hand. No whistle called as Pirtle tried to take the charge. Nurkic may have used a little chicken wing to get himself to the rim, but boy, did he get a big-time throwdown. And Yusuf now into double figures with 10. 55-49, Suns within 6. Here's a pass knocked away, but Schroeder comes to get it. Swings to Siakam at the top of the arc. He dribbles left and hands to Anunoby. Back on the right side, Schroeder with 10 on the shot clock. Down to 1 minute left in the first half. It's Anunoby on the drive. Gets past Nurkic, puts it up and in, off the window, and the foul. And another chance at a 3-point play for the Raptors, this time OG Anunoby.
Turn the quarter, get to the rim.
It's going to be Drew Eubanks checking in because Nurkic just picked up his second personal. So both Eubanks and Booker with 2.
Yeah, that was an easy call for the official. Got Nurkic reaching out instead of moving his feet, trying to get in front of the player, Anunoby.
Pirtle also with 2 fouls, so he comes off. And they put Precious Achiuwa back on the floor for Toronto. And the free throw rims out, no good for Anunoby. Suns have it, down by 8 with under a minute left to go. First half action here in Toronto. Booker dribbling just inside the timeline. On the right wing, guarded by Anunoby. Eubanks comes out to set a pick. Booker driving against Achiuwa now on the switch. Loses the handle. Achiuwa saves it in for Siakam, and he's at 2-on-1 with Barnes. His pass stolen by Durant. Here come the Suns. Now they've got numbers. Trailer is Gordon left wing. Cross court, it goes into Yuta. Right corner, 3 short. Rebound knocked away from Durant by Siakam, and KD hits the deck. It's going to be a foul on Toronto.
Yeah, Suns just really can't find the range, especially from 3 right now. Only 3 of 12. Yuta was wide open, had plenty of time to shoot that, and barely got it to the rim, shot it short.
Just maybe rushed himself a little bit.
A little bit.
He's 0 for 3 from downtown. And now Durant is at the free throw line where he's 2 for 2. 11 points. He's got 4 assists as well to lead the Suns. And his first free throw is good. 57-50. Suns are within 7. And could get another look before the end of the half here with 29.2 seconds left on the clock. Keita Bates-Diop checks in, replacing Watanabe. And Durant takes his time, gives the shoulder shimmy, bends the knees, and drills the free throw. 57-51. Suns back within 6. KD leads them with 13. And the Raptors have it with 29 seconds to go in the half. Difference of 5 seconds between the game clock and the shot clock. Here's Schroeder dribbling right wing. Gives between the circles to Siakam. And now Anunoby comes to get it. Back to Schroeder. 9 on the shot clock. Schroeder on the drive against Eubanks. Swings to Anunoby. Left wing 3. Good for OG. And it's 60-51. Down to 9 seconds left as Booker brings it the other way. Dribbling against Schroeder. 5 seconds left. He gets it knocked loose. Up fakes and gets a foul called on Precious Achiuwa after the fake with 2.4 seconds left. Precious doesn't think he fouled Book and is telling Darko to go ahead and take another look at that.
It's pretty obvious. He had his arms all.
Darko is going to oblige. He's going to challenge it.
What's he going to challenge?
So he looked up at the same thing we were looking up at. It looked like Precious's right arm hit Book's shoulder and elbow on the shooting motion, and maybe they'll see that when they take a look. But with 2.4 seconds left, we'll take a break, come back and let you know how this review and challenge transpires here on the Phoenix Suns Basketball Network.
First Bank presents the future of business banking technology, human beings. Giving you access to 24/7 customer service, empathy, and someone who actually cares. Additional features include laughing at your jokes, offering you coffee, and a real beating heart. To see a human being for yourself, visit efirstbank.com/business or go to a branch to meet one in real life.
The technology you need and the humans you want. First Bank. Business banking for good. Member FDIC.
NBA fans, when there's a home game you don't want to miss, Ticketmaster's got you covered. As the official ticket marketplace of the Phoenix Suns, Ticketmaster has a wide selection of tickets available and at a great value so every fan can score. Whether you're looking for tickets to next month's game or tonight's game, Ticketmaster is the place to go to get seats to cheer on your team at Footprint Center. Get Suns tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Suns.
Hear every Suns game on Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
Welcome back inside Scotiabank Arena. Just waiting for Bill Kennedy, our crew chief, to let us know how this challenge plays out.
It is going
to
be unsuccessful.
Here comes Bill. Let's see if you're right.
After reviewing the play, the defensive foul that was called, Sands is called, and Booker will go to the line to shoot two.
There you go. Challenge unsuccessful.
Challenge unsuccessful.
That is correct, Tim Kempton. And let's let
that
everybody.
That was a poor challenge.
I think I would agree. And
I don't know
Darko's in his first season as a head coach, so he's still getting his feet wet with it all and figuring out the system. And that time maybe he was coerced a little bit by one of his young players, Precious Achiuwa. And a reminder, make every pass, steal, drive, and dunk matter more with FanDuel, the official sportsbook partner of the Phoenix Suns, who right now have Devin Booker at the free throw line with 2.4 seconds left. First half action here in Toronto. And the hometown Raptors up by 9, 60-51, behind 14 from Pascal Siakam. First free throw good by Book, who has just 5 here in the first half. He's averaging 29.4 points a game, nearly 9 assists per game as well. And winning basketball games, Tim Kempton, when he plays. So far this season, Suns are 8-1.
Pretty good.
Both free throws are good, and the Suns are within 7. 2 seconds left as Scotty Barnes throws a long pass over his head. It's knocked away by Durant, but taken by Okogie. He shoots at the buzzer, and it goes in and out. No good. Oh, that would have been costly for KD and the Suns, but they get away with it. And at the end of the first half in Toronto, it's the Raptors 60 and the Suns 53. Stay tuned, folks. Tim Ring will have your NBA scoreboard at the half. We'll come back with all the first half stats. Get you ready for second half action live from Scotiabank Arena here on the Phoenix Suns Basketball Network.
Suns fans, get in on the action with FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. Download the app now for your chance to score on every play from the opening tip-off until the final basket. And with quick bets, you don't even have to wait the whole game to get a W. All on an app that's safe, secure, and super easy to use. Make every moment more with FanDuel, official sportsbook partner of the Phoenix Suns.
21 plus and present in Arizona. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP or text NEXT-STEP to 53342.
They say consistency is the key to success. They weren't wrong. So how about grabbing a beer that's consistently smooth, consistently refreshing, and consistently light? You might just find that the road to success can be pretty enjoyable. Michelob Ultra, the perfect balance of taste and refreshment, and only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
The most anticipated rock holiday tradition returns. Trans-Siberian Orchestra, live in concert. Sunday, December 3rd. 2 shows, Footprint Center. Tickets on sale now. Ghosts of Christmas Eve, the best of TSO and more.
Catch over 70 live game broadcasts, alternate broadcast streams, and original content with Suns Live, the all-new streaming platform now available to fans across Arizona.
Pass to catch. Booker lines it up. Bottom of three for Devin Booker. Hits it and a foul. Kevin Durant.
Watch the way you want on your computer, mobile web, and connected devices.
That was magical.
Annual subscriptions cost just $109.99. Sign up today at live.suns.com.
It's halftime with the Phoenix Suns. Suns Halftime, a review of first half action and special sports features.
Halftime at Scotiabank Arena, Toronto, Canada. The Suns looking for a comeback now in the second half. The Raptors lead this game at the break. 60-53 is your score. Good evening, everybody. I'm Tim Ring, live in the Phoenix Suns Radio Network halftime studios. We'll get you back out live to JB and Tim Kempton for the second half of action in Canada coming up in just a few minutes. First half recap real quick. The Toronto Raptors lead this game by 7 thanks in part to a big first half from Pascal Siakam, their leading scorer, with 14 points in the first half. Jakob Poeltl has 11. OG Anunoby chipping in with 10 points. Kevin Durant leads the Suns attack right now with 13. Jusuf Nurkic, a pretty good first half as well. Nurk has 10. Story of the game so far for the Suns, the first half shooting, not good at all in this game out of the gate. Devin Booker, 0 for 4 in the opening quarter. The Suns shot 7 for 22. 32% from the field, 2 for 7 from three-point range, 29%, scored only 20 points in the first quarter as the Raptors built up a 7-point lead after one. That lead eventually got to 12 for the Raptors early in the second quarter, but the Suns would respond behind Keita Bates-Diop, Devin Booker, Chimezie Metu, and Kevin Durant to go on a 14-3 run to get that lead back to only one. The Raptors at that point led at 35-34, but pretty much all Toronto to close out the first half and the second quarter. After that, they would build the lead back up to as many as 12 at 55-43. The Suns make a little 6-0 run to get it back to within 6, and right now the score at the half, 60-53. The Raptors lead it by 7. The Suns need to get Devin Booker going. Tough first half for Book. 1 for 8 from the field. Did knock down all 4 of his free throws. Book with only 6 points, but right now the Suns just need a boost of energy. I think after a week-long 3-game road trip, the Suns are playing exactly like a team at the end of a week-long 3-game road trip. Not shooting the ball all that well, a little loose with the basketball. Only 6 turnovers, but a lot of passes have been tipped and stolen, and just not a very solid energy-filled first half for the Phoenix Suns, but certainly within striking distance now here at the break. Only down by 7 and yet to get Devin Booker going, which you assume he will here in the second half. All right, more on the first half coming up with John Bloom and Tim Kempton back in Toronto coming up after the break. But before we hit the break, a quick check on the NBA scoreboard on this night. The Lakers coming off that dismantling the other night, actually rebounding quite well. And you know what? Detroit's a good place to rebound quite well. The Pistons right now losing to the Lakers 91-63 in the third quarter. The Lakers nearly beating them by 30 right now. Detroit 2-15 on the year. Tough maiden voyage right now for Monty Williams. The Magic right now leading the Wizards 92-83. That game's late in the third in Orlando. The Jazz and Grizzlies right now midway through the second quarter. The Grizzlies lead that game 36-28. The Grizzlies looking for their first home win of the year, by the way. They are 0-8. The Sixers on the road down in New Orleans tonight. How about those Pelicans now? Getting healthier, playing better basketball, 43-28. The Pelicans lead that game by 15, though, early in the second period. Later tonight, 7 o'clock Phoenix time start, the Nuggets and Rockets in Denver. That should be a good one. And the Clippers on the road at Sacramento to take on the Sacramento Kings. That game gets going at 8 o'clock Phoenix time as well. Meantime, once again, our score at the half. The Suns trail by 7. The Raptors lead at 60-53. Back out to John Bloom and Tim Kempton for the second half of action coming up after the timeout right here on the Phoenix Suns Radio Network.
NBA fans, when there's a home game you don't want to miss, Ticketmaster's got you covered. As the official ticket marketplace of the Phoenix Suns, Ticketmaster has a wide selection of tickets available and at a great value so every fan can score. Whether you're looking for tickets to next month's game or tonight's game, Ticketmaster is the place to go to get seats to cheer on your team at Footprint Center. Get Suns tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Suns.
Hey, it's Vince Marotta, arena announcer for the Phoenix Suns, here to tell you about Revitalize Weight Loss and Wellness, Arizona's #1 holistic solution to long-term weight loss. Revitalize relies on cutting-edge technology to remove the guesswork about which foods are best for your body to lose weight and optimize your metabolism to keep those pounds off. Revitalize is a proud partner of the Suns and has helped thousands in the Valley to lose weight. Get your initial body composition and metabolic age analysis for free when you schedule and tell Revitalize the Phoenix Suns sent you. Just go to joinrevitalize.com.
How do people feel about getting big fitness energy at Planet Fitness for $1 down and $10 a month? They feel as thrilled as a kid the first summer they're tall enough to ride the roller coaster! That's right. When you join Planet Fitness right now, you'll get access to tons of equipment and free fitness training in a clean and spacious club. Don't wait. Join the judgment-free zone today for that all-day energy. Download the free Planet Fitness app and join today for $1 down, $10 a month. Cancel anytime.
Hurry. Deal ends November 15th.
See Home Club for details.
Hey, Suns fans, get ready for tip-off. Be sure to grab an ice-cold, refreshing Dos Equis lager and make the most of game day with your real ones. Whether you're hanging out at the bar with friends or watching the Suns dominate the paint from the stands, Dos Equis is there for it all. So buy a cold, crisp Dos Equis and raise one with a real one on game day. Dos Equis, proud partner of the Phoenix Suns. Enjoy Dos Equis responsibly. Copyright 2023. Imported by Cervezas Mexicanas, White Plains, New York.
Crush your health and fitness goals. Join EOS Fitness today for as low as $9.99 per month. Get motivated with a personal trainer, work out watching big screen movies and our exclusive Movie EOS Cinema, and mix it up with our high-energy group fitness classes, including cycling and strength training. Join now for as low as $9.99 per month or online at joineos.com. EOS Fitness. Better gym, better price. Valid on select membership types at participating locations.
Make him shoot jumper. Slow-hand on the drive. Blocked away by Durant. Suns in transition. Booker drops it off to KBD, who thunders it home.
The Valley is heating up, and so are your Phoenix Suns. Catch Suns versus Nuggets Friday, December 1st at 8 p.m. Get your tickets today at suns.com/ticks. Phoenix Suns basketball coming in hot.
Chick-fil-A Valley restaurants continue their charitable efforts in partnership with the Phoenix Suns to fight against hunger in Arizona. For every assist the Suns make this season, Chick-fil-A will donate $25 to Phoenix Suns charities. In addition, Chick-fil-A will also provide meals to underserved communities in the Valley on behalf of Suns charities throughout the season. Feed the ball, feed the Valley. See the impact we are making at suns.com/valleyassist.
Suns fans, get in on the action with FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. Download the app now for your chance to score on every play from the opening tip-off until the final basket. And with quick bets, you don't even have to wait the whole game to get a W. All on an app that's safe, secure, and super easy to use. Make every moment more with FanDuel, official sportsbook partner of the Phoenix Suns.
21 plus and present in Arizona. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP or text NEXT-STEP to 53342.
Cyber Golden Gable deals are here at Lowe's. Right now, get up to 45% off and save an extra $100 on every $800 you spend on select major appliances. And there's more. Get the DeWalt 20-volt Max Drill Kit for $99. Was $159. Hurry, these savings won't last because Lowe's knows deals. Valid to 11/29 while supplies last. Selection varies by location. Appliance savings vary based on purchase amount. Exclusions apply. See Lowe's.com for details.
KTAR AM Phoenix. This is where Arizona connects with the worldwide leader in sports. ESPN 620.
Hello and welcome to The Fry's Show. At Fry's, everyone wins when it comes to saving big. Because when you order online through the Fry's app, you get the same great prices, deals, and rewards on pickup or delivery that you do in-store, with no hidden fees or markups. Best of all, you'll know when items in your cart have a coupon, so you never miss a deal. So whether you're a delivery lover, picker-upper, or you shop in-store, you'll always save big at Fry's. Fry's, fresh for everyone.
They say consistency is the key to success. They weren't wrong. So how about grabbing a beer that's consistently smooth, consistently refreshing, and consistently light? You might just find that the road to success can be pretty enjoyable. Michelob Ultra, the perfect balance of taste and refreshment, and only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
In America, the future belongs to everyone. That's why we make trucks like Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 46 years straight and counting. Made for performance and capability. Made to play hard and work smart, on and off-road. That's because they're built Ford tough. So be future ready with Ford F-Series, based on 1977 to 2022 calendar year total sales.
Footprint exists to create a healthier planet. Their mission is to provide sustainable packaging solutions to reduce the planet's reliance on plastics. They help fans in the Footprint Center and consumers in Arizona and beyond make plastic-free choices to help the planet and their health. Footprint is based right here in the Valley, and they're proud to be the sustainability partner of the Phoenix Suns. Together, we can change the world, one footprint at a time. Learn more at footprintus.com. That's footprintus.com. Footprint. Healthy planet, healthy people.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
The home of your Phoenix Suns. Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
Halftime here in the 6, as they like to refer to Toronto. Suns trail those Toronto Raptors almost by 6. It's by 7. 60-53 is our halftime score. Happy to have you with us here on this Wednesday night back here in Toronto, in Canada. After this, the Suns will head all the way, not just across the United States, but actually have to leave Canada first to then cross the states and head back to Phoenix, where they will host the Denver Nuggets on Friday night. But right now, time for a look at the halftime stats, which are, as always, presented by FanDuel. Make every moment more, and Tim Kempton's going to help us make moments more here.
Yeah, well, first of all, points in the paint. Toronto Raptors 32-22. Fast break points 18-10. The Suns not shooting the ball well, only 40% overall, 25% from three. So having said all that, down 7, you're kind of optimistic. They did a nice job in that second quarter, scoring 33 to match the Raptors. So the 7 points is still the difference from the first quarter. Can they get their shooting going? They did a nice job getting downhill, getting back points in the paint themselves after that was a big difference. But rebounded the ball, 23, 12 assists on 18 made buckets. So when they do make a nice play, they usually come to get a bucket, but right now struggling to score the ball.
2 guys in double figures for the Suns, led by Kevin Durant, who has 13 points and 4 assists. Yusuf Nurkic, 10 points, 5 rebounds. Meanwhile, for the Raptors, they got 14 from Pascal Siakam, 11 from Jakob Poeltl, and 10 from OG Anunoby. And both teams starting the second half the same way we started the first half. Schroeder out there with Siakam, Barnes, Poeltl, and Anunoby against Okogie, Gordon, Booker, Durant, and Nurkic. Dennis Schroeder bringing it right to left. Toronto starts on offense, leading by 7, and we're underway. Quarter number 3 here at Scotiabank Arena. Schroeder around a screen from Poeltl. Gives it back to Poeltl, rolling towards the rim. He puts it up and in with a right-hand floater. And the pick and roll works to perfection on possession number 1 of the second half for Toronto. They have a 9-point lead, the Raptors do, 62-53. Booker dribbles right wing, gives it in between the circles for Gordon, and gets it back with 10 on the shot clock. Book drives left, bounces to Nurkic in the lane. He swings right corner. Durant, a wide open 3, in and out, no good. Rebound tipped up, no, by Nurkic. It's loose under the hoop, knocked out of bounds. Toronto basketball, says Danica Mosher.
I thought she pointed the Suns' way and then changed it again down in front of the Toronto bench.
There was a little indecision there. Nurkic and Poeltl were both battling for it. Now Poeltl has it at the top of the key on offense for Toronto. Hands it off to Scotty Barnes. 12 on the shot clock. Barnes driving against Okogie. Backs him down to the right block. Turns, shoots, and missed it too strong. Good defense by Josh Okogie. Barnes had some size on him, but Okogie held his ground. Now Durant posting against Schroeder. Throws a pass deflected by Barnes. It's going to go all the way out of bounds. Tim and had his hands ready as it looked like it was coming right to you.
No, it wasn't. There's still a row between us.
But it's a little bit, juice came off of it, died a little, almost like a sinker ball.
I'm telling you what, if it made it to us.
What would you have done with it?
I would have laughed. That front row is pretty bad.
Yusuf Nurkic at the top of the key. Gives it over on the right side to Durant, who goes baseline and jams it home. Nice play by Yusuf Nurkic, feeding Kevin Durant. He had a step on his defender and threw it down. His second dunk of the night. 13 points for Durant, make it 15. Now a jumper right elbow does not go for Anunoby, and the rebound to Nurkic. Suns have the ball down 7, 62-55. We're 90 seconds into the third. Gordon gets open on the left side. He misses the three. Okogie had it and lost it, and it's taken by Pirtle. He knocks it loose again, and Pirtle comes up with it. So here come the Raptors up the left wing with Schroeder dribbling against Kevin Durant, who reaches out and grabs him, and it's a foul on KD.
Devin Booker got hurt on the play, so they stopped it to stop the clock to get Devin off the floor.
Yeah, he just limped right off the floor and went straight to the sideline where David Crew, Suns trainer, is taking a look at Book. Did you happen to notice?
He just turned it as he was up in the air throwing that ball to Eric Gordon. He came down on someone's foot.
Here comes Schroeder driving into the lane. He floats it up. No, in and out. And the Suns grab the board with Nurkic. Here comes Durant into the forecourt, but definitely keep our eyes on Devin Booker and let you know if we get an update. As Nurkic has it in the paint, left-hand runner, no. Rebound Goodwin, gives it out to Gordon for three. He got it. Eric Gordon lines it up and knocks it down from the left wing to cut the Raptors lead to 4, 62-58. Gordon now with 8 points on the night. Timeout Darko Rajakovic and the Raptors. 9:47 left to go in quarter number 3 here in Toronto, where the Raptors lead it by 4, 62-58.
Kevin, you look great today. Much better than last year, I might add.
Yeah, EJ, Knicks menswear is an absolute game changer.
How so?
I've been buying suits for a long time, and I am blown away every time I go into Knicks. It was easy. The selection was unmatched, and honestly, they just took great care of me. Knicks was one of the best experiences I've ever had. If Knicks menswear can make me look this good, imagine what they can do for you.
Looks like it's time for me to freshen up my look.
Perfect. There are 5 Arizona locations, so there's bound to be one near you.
'Tis the season for Mountain America Triple Rewards. Earn 3 times the points on every rewards credit card purchase and sing triple all the way until December 31st. Then triple treat yourself after the holidays with your extra points. The more rewards, the merrier. Go to macu.com/triple or visit a Mountain America branch to apply today. Membership required based on eligibility. Loans on approved credit. Offers can change or be withdrawn at any time. Limited time offer. Business cards not eligible.
Catch over 70 live game broadcasts, alternate broadcast streams, and original content with Suns Live, the all-new streaming platform now available to fans across Arizona.
Pass to catch. Booker lines it up. Bottom off 3 for Devin Booker. Hits it and a foul. Kevin Durant.
Watch the way you want on your computer, mobile web, and connected devices.
That was magical.
Annual subscriptions cost just $109.99. Sign up today at live.suns.com.
What's it like to study at Northern Arizona University? Good question. The smell of pine trees and crunch of fresh snow? That's NAU, all right. An affordable, quality education guided by seriously dedicated faculty? That's NAU, too. An inspiring, welcoming community that turns goals into impact? That's definitely NAU. When you get your degree as a lumberjack, your passion becomes action, and that's NAU. Learn more and apply today at nau.edu/join.
The home of your Phoenix Suns. Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
9 minutes, 47 seconds left to play. Quarter number 3 in Toronto. Suns have fought back within 4, 62-58. That's the good news. The bad news is Devin Booker being looked at over on the Suns bench after coming down awkwardly on what we believe was his right foot. And so Jordan Goodwin is out there to replace Booker. And the Suns will do their best. We'll get an update for you as soon as we have one on Book status. As again, we're just 2 minutes and change into quarter number 3, and the Suns back on defense after cutting into the Raptors lead. Back within 4, 62-58. Scotty Barnes into the forecourt. Gives it to Schroeder on the left wing, guarded by Goodwin. Gets a screen from Pirtle, gives it to him, roll into the basket. His pass knocked away, saved by Schroeder on the baseline. 7 on the shot clock. He flips to Siakam at the top of the key. Penetrates on Okogie, fades from 10 and misses it, but a foul is He's going to send Pascal Siakam to the free throw line. Fouls on Okogie. That is his first. And it's a tough assignment for Josh, but he's always up to the challenge.
Yeah, he sure is.
Like that.
He's used to it. Gets a good offensive player every night.
Tonight it's the former New Mexico State star, Pascal Siakam, who was born in Cameroon before making his way to Texas and playing high school basketball in Texas, then New Mexico State. Started in the G League.
Did Kevin Durant have the shoulder shimmy in college?
I believe so, if I remember the first time I noticed it. I think it may have been in a burnt orange uniform.
Burnt orange?
If I'm not mistaken. Of
With
the
P.J. Tucker alongside of him?
That's right. Both free throws up and good by Pascal Siakam, who now leads the Raptors in all scores for that matter with 16. Durant has 15, and he dribbles in between the circles, gets a pick from Nurkic, goes left, feeds Goodwin, and drives into the paint, goes strong, and is blocked by Pirtle at the rim. Rebound Schroeder ahead to Siakam in transition. He'll jam it with both hands. Schroeder sets up Pascal Siakam, and it's back to an 8-point Toronto lead. 66-58, under 9 minutes to go in the third. And here's Durant into the forecourt, hesitates, then shoots a long three. It goes in and out, no good. Rebound tapped by Nurkic to Goodwin, and he loses it over to Anunoby. Schroeder brings it up the left side. Raptors trying to get that lead back into double figures. They've already led by as many as 12, and now we're going to get an offensive foul, and Jakob Pirtle setting a moving screen. And Pirtle will pick up his third personal. Raptors on the night already 6 steals, 3 of those OG Anunoby's. He has been very active in the passing lanes tonight. And now Goodwin gives to Durant at the top of the key. He pulls the trigger for 3, missed that one off the rim, but Goodwin another offensive board. Swings it over to Gordon on the left wing. He has Schroeder guarding him with 8 on the shot clock. Gordon holds on his right hip. Still waiting, puts it on the deck, starts to drive, pull-up jumper from 12, too strong. Rebound taken by Siakam as Gordon's foot kind of slid a little bit when he pulled up for that jump shot. Maybe a little moisture on the floor. Now Siakam on the right wing, drives on Gordon, baseline, he floats it up short. Rebound Nurkic. And ahead to Okogie with the Suns on offense, down by 8. Okogie loses it, Nurkic is there, spins into the lane and puts it up and in. Jusuf Nurkic right on the spot, able to capitalize on the loose ball. And Jusuf now with 10 points, make it 12 to go with his 9 rebounds. Schroeder dribbling top of the key. Suns down 6, 66-60 with 7:40 left. Quarter number 3. Scotty Barnes over to the right wing. Switched up. Nurkic defends him. Barnes on the drive, gets into the lane, floats it up and in with the right hand. Scotty
Tough
Barnes.
shot. Jusuf Nurkic played pretty good defense on Scotty Barnes. Didn't let him turn the corner.
It's an 8-point lead again for the Raptors. 68-60 with 7:20 to go. Durant hesitates, dribbles into the lane, fades, and misses off the back rim. Rebound knocked loose out of bounds, and they're going to call a foul on Scotty Barnes. He can't believe it. Bill Kennedy is going to let us know it's a loose ball foul on Barnes over the back on Kevin Durant. First foul on Barnes. Here comes Yuta Watanabe back into the game for the Suns, replacing Eric Gordon. 7:14 left in the third. And the Suns down 8. They have the basketball. Durant bounces it in for Nurkic. 12 on the shot clock. KD gets it back. Right wing, it's Goodwin spotting up for 3 and drilling that 3. Nothing but net for Jordan Goodwin.
He's been pretty consistent. I'd maybe try to find him a couple more shots, especially in that short corner.
5 points off the bench for Goody, and it's a 5-point game. Barnes trying to answer. He misses the 3. Rebound Nurkic took it away from Goodwin in traffic under the basket. So the Suns have it down by 5 with Okogie dribbling right wing. Gives it back to the trailer Durant, now to the cutting Nurkic, straight to the rim. He missed the jam, but he was fouled by Siakam, who was with him step for step. Jusuf Nurkic headed to the free throw line.
Yeah, when you got the, guys that are, 6'9", 6'10", 6'8", they're athletic. Take it through them. You can't try to finesse it around those guys that Nurkic does. Does a nice job aggressively attacking the basket.
He's already got a double-double, just grabbed his 10th board. He has 12 points, a couple of assists as well. First free throw, he got that one. And that's his first of the night. Nurkic on the season shooting 75%. He's averaging 10.5 points, 9.1 rebounds a game, which leads the Suns. And he's at 13 and 10 here tonight. Second free throw also good. Yusuf Nurkic, native of Tuzla, Bosnia-Herzegovina. I met someone in the stands earlier tonight who wanted to let me know that there's a group from Tuzla here and wanted to say hi to their countryman. Yusuf Nurkic as Pascal Siakam makes a drive into the lane, got away with a walk, and then backs it out to Schroeder in between the circles. 3-point lead for Toronto. It's Pirtle going up with a right-hand runner. Can't get it. Rebound knocked loose and taken by Goodwin. Now Durant hustling into the forecourt for Okogie. Will jam it with both hands. Great ball movement by the Suns, pushing the pace in transition. And Josh Okogie, the benefactor on the business end with the deuce. He's got 8. Pirtle takes it to the rim on the other end. He gets the bump, gets the bucket and the foul, and a chance at a 3-point play for Jakob Pirtle. Nurkic picks up his third personal. And Pirtle with 15 points on the night, a chance to get the Raptors back up 4, but the Suns pushing the pace and fighting back here without Devin Booker, who's been on the bench since turning an ankle is what it looked like on the replay, but we're waiting for an update. Now the free throw way short, and rebound taken by Durant. That was almost an air ball, hit the bottom of the rim, and KD brings it the other way. Suns down 3 with 6 minutes left in the third. Durant dribbling against Pascal Siakam, crosses between his legs, bounces to Goodwin, left side 3 on the way, in and out. Rebound, Okogie took it away from Schroeder, gives to the cutting Yuta. He lays it up and it rolls off the rim, no. Rebound knocked loose from Nurkic out of bounds, and it will stay with the Suns. A fresh 14 on the timer, and Nurk's going to need a little help up.
Love the fight on the glass. Suns not giving up on the possession again. You're struggling to score the ball. They continue to get some rebounds, attacking the rim.
Josh Okogie leading that attack the last couple minutes. He's got 7 rebounds on the night. He's won a lot of 50-50 balls so far tonight.
Josh does a great job of going after the ball with 2 hands.
Yes,
someone else goes to tip it. He's going with 2 hands. He's going to win that battle.
Here's Jordan Goodwin inbounding, gets it to Durant on the near sideline. Dribbles against Anunoby, backs him into the lane, fades from 10. No, off the rim. Nurkic had his hands on it. We're going to get another whistle. Knocked loose by Pirtle. Stay with the Suns again. Another opportunity. And again, Yusuf Nurkic just fighting hard underneath for possession and position.
And again, Toronto does not have a challenge, so it's going to stay the Suns' ball.
Goodwin inbounding again. Again to Durant on the right wing. Once again, turns and faces Anunoby. Gets him to leave his feet. Then jumps it up baseline and knocks down another J from 12 feet away. Kevin Durant, 17 to lead the Suns. And they're back within a point, 70-69. 5:24 left in the third. Schroeder feeds Trent right wing. He's guarded by Goodwin. Gary Trent on the dribble around a pick from Pirtle. Dribbles into a 3. In and out, no. Rebound Nurkic, his 11th of the night. And here comes Durant into the forecourt with a chance to give the Suns the lead. And Devin Booker to the scorer's table. That's good news. Here's Nurkic left alone for 3 straight away, and he got it. Yusuf Nurkic from downtown gives the Suns the 2-point lead, 72-70, with under 5 minutes left to go in the third. And Nurk having himself a night, 17 points, 11 boards. Now Siakam dribbles on Nurkic, gets left block. He puts it up and in, ducking under Nurkic's defense. Meanwhile, Okogie took a shot in the face, and no whistle. Instead, we're tied at 72. Pascal Siakam with 20 points to lead all scorers. Here's Durant feeding Nurkic, top of the key. Lobs back to KD for the alley-oop. What a give and go from KD to Nurk and back to Durant for the jam. 19 for Durant as here's a feed down low, and Pirtle will counter. It's back and forth.
It's that early offense by the Toronto Raptors. Beat most of the Suns players up the court. They've got a 3-on-3. There's more space underneath the basket.
They got there in a flash. Pirtle was 17. Now Durant dribbling against him. Crosses over. Gets to the free throw line. Jumper up. He lost it, missed it, and a foul is called under the basket as Nurkic went to the offensive window to tip it in. Foul is called on OG Anunoby. And again, the Suns just continue to attack the windows.
Yeah, and it's more the players. You know, we talked about it last year. You know, how it was a concerted effort. This year, you don't have to talk about it. Guys get there. That's their nature. That's what they've done before. Good to see Devin Booker back on the floor.
Yes, he's just checked back in out there with Watanabe and Goodwin and Nurkic and Durant. Nurkic gets the inbounds pass, gives to KD. Fakes the three with 10 on the shot clock. Gets a pick from Nurk. Steps back and shoots the three. Missed it off the rim. Rebound knocked loose. Goodwin's just wreaking havoc in there, but it's taken by Siakam. And he dribbles up the left wing. Pascal gives to Scotty Barnes. He directs traffic. Fakes the pass and drives on Nurkic. Gives it out to Trent for an open three. It's good.
Yeah,
Gary Trent Jr.
I wouldn't leave Gary Trent. You know, there's some guys you just stay home on. You know, you fake like you're going to go help, but you stay with the shooter like Gary Trent.
He's made 2 here tonight. He's got 31 on the season, and now playing defense. It's going to be a timeout for the Suns with 3:21 left in the third. It's a 3-point Toronto lead, 77-74, and it's right here on the Phoenix Suns Basketball Network.
First Bank presents the future of business banking technology, human beings. Giving you access to 24/7 customer service, empathy, and someone who actually cares. Additional features include laughing at your jokes, offering you coffee, and a real beating heart. To see a human being for yourself, visit efirstbank.com/business or go to a branch to meet one in real life.
The technology you need and the humans you want. First Bank. Business banking for good. Member FDIC.
Hey, Suns fans, get ready for tip-off. Be sure to grab an ice-cold, refreshing Dos Equis lager and make the most of game day with your real ones. Whether you're hanging out at the bar with friends or watching the Suns dominate the paint from the stands, Dos Equis is there for it all. So buy a cold, crisp Dos Equis and raise one with a real one on game day. Dos Equis, proud partner of the Phoenix Suns. Enjoy Dos Equis responsibly. Copyright 2023. Imported by Cervezas Mexicanas, White Plains, New York.
Everyday community. Supporting, giving. Every day at APS, we support Arizona community organizations and our customers, giving back to help Arizona teachers, nonprofits, and families, volunteering to support and strengthen neighborhoods, working with local partners to provide customers with crisis assistance and other services when they need it most. If you'd like to help your community or find assistance for yourself or someone you know, visit aps.com/brighter.
In the next 30 seconds, 20 couples will be planning their wedding, and as they're thinking about the name change, the registry, and the whole public, they'll realize
we've got to sell our houses.
And find a new one.
And where are we going to live in the meantime?
Not with your folks. No worries. Avoid double moves and double mortgages. Seamlessly sell your house and buy your next one with Opendoor. Start with a competitive offer at opendoor.com/offer now. Eligibility and offer price may vary. Opendoor is represented by Opendoor Brokerage Inc. License 02061130 in California and Opendoor Brokerage LLC in its other markets.
Hear every Suns game on Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
Well, Melanie Martinez is bringing the Trilogy Tour to Footprint Center June 25th with special guests Beach Bunny and Sofia Isela. This tour will feature songs from all 3 records, including Cry Baby, K-12, and Portals. Tickets are available now at Ticketmaster.com. Get yours before it's too late. Right now, 3:21 to go in the third. Suns down 3, 77-74, Tim.
Yeah, we talked about the offensive rebound. They got 9 and a big advantage for the Suns in second chance points. 24-4. That's obviously been a key statistic in keeping the Suns in this game.
Huge statistic of that. And now Booker gets the inbounds pass from Yuta and dribbles in between the circles. Back to Durant on the right wing with 7 on the shot clock. KD measuring up Scotty Barnes. Gives to Book for a long 3 straight away. Missed it short, but Yuta's on the offensive glass. He puts it up and is blocked. Rebounds loose. Goodwin dives for it. It's still loose. Booker dives for it, and it's taken by Barnes. Into the forecourt. He drives, then feeds Trent. Left corner 3. In and out, no good. Rebound knocked loose by Eubanks. He gets it stolen away by Achua. And now here come the Raptors resetting. Trent on the left wing. Feeds Barnes in the lane. Left-hand runner good off the glass. 79-74, so the Raptors get the second chance that time. And they retake a 5-point lead. 2:40 left in the third. Goodwin up the right wing. Guarded by Flynn. Gets a screen from Durant. Now flips it to KD on the right elbow. Back to the basket. Goes left. Shoots the fade. No. Rebound jammed home by Drew Eubanks. The Suns are back within 3. 79-76. Nice putback by Eubanks. He's got 4 points off the bench. Trent on the dribble drive, has the top of the key, swings to Siakam, penetrates around Booker, running lefty, too strong. Book has the rebound and outlets it ahead to Kevin Durant in transition. He bumps into Barnes, throws up a shot off the backboard after the whistle came from Nick Buchert, and Scotty Barnes is going to get called for the blocking foul.
Puts looks on the floor, I don't think he's 100%, John.
No, but he's clearly giving 100% effort. He's diving, he's all over the place. But he clearly had an issue with one of his wheels in that.
He's got a hitch in his giddy up, that's for sure.
Early third quarter, and it's going to be Durant getting a rest as Bates Diop checks in to replace him. Eric Gordon inbounding far side, finds Eubanks between the rings. Now Booker gets it on the left side with 2 minutes left in the third. Cross court to Yuta, right corner, it goes to Bates Diop. He almost lost the handle, but got it back with 10 to shoot. Now he turns and faces Siakam. Bates Diop on the drive, gets to the free throw line. Lost the handle, got it back, throws the runner up, no. And the rebound is Siakam as Bates Diop ends up on his back. Now it's Siakam, drives all the way down the length of the floor, coast to coast, can't get the runner, got the loose ball out to Flynn. His three doesn't go. Tip up no by Achua, then he's blocked by Yuta, and the ball is loose. Flynn has it. Out to Trent. Back to Flynn, another three on the way. That one's off the back iron, no good. Achua gets it, he'll put it up and in. So the Raptors get all kinds of chances on that trip down the floor, and they make the Suns pay. 5-point lead with 1:20 left, 81-76. Precious Achua with 5 points off the bench. Booker around a screen from Gordon, gets another one from Eubanks, and dribbles top of the arc. Swings right side to Bates Diop. He got his man to fly by, then goes to the rim, and we get a whistle and a foul. It's a reach-in on Pascal Siakam. His third personal. And that will send Keita Bates Diop to the free throw line.
Yeah, now, again, granted that was a foul, but on the last possession there was, would you agree, a lot more physical contact from Pascal Siakam than on that possession?
That possession was,
it was just a bump.
Harmless as that Bates Diop blew right past him off the dribble.
Yeah.
And it was almost as if he committed the foul intentionally.
Exactly.
To not give up the easy deuce. And so it's almost like you're giving him a favor blowing the whistle at that point. Here's the second free throw, also good for Bates Diop. He makes them both, and the Suns are within 3. 81-78 with 1:05 left in the third. Siakam in between the circles, bounces to Barnes, left elbow against Metu, just checked in. Now Flynn comes to get it, drives against Metu. His pass deflected, but Achua has it. He gets into the paint, blocked by Metu. Eubanks was also there, but a foul called by Nick Buchert right in front of Frank Vogel, who's also wondering why. And meanwhile, the Raptors feel like it should be a goaltend, but they don't have a challenge. Precious Achua trying to urge his coaches to challenge that last call, thinking that it would not only be a foul, but also be a basket. That won't be the case. Instead, it's Achua at the line, where he's 1 for 2 tonight. He's been active, 7 points, 8 rebounds, and a steal. First free throw is up and good. He's 2 for 3 from the line, shooting 52% there coming in.
And then you look at this team tonight live, you're like, what? That's their record?
How are they 8 and 10? Yeah, I agree. Second free throw also
they
good.
Look a lot better than 8 and 10.
83-78. They're back up 5 with 50 seconds left in the third. Devin Booker with that hitch in the giddy up gets into the forecourt and dribbles between his legs. Now gets a screen from Eubanks. Goes to his left and feeds Gordon at the top of the arc. He penetrates around Flynn to the rim. He scoops and scores with the left hand. Eric Gordon with a strong drive. He's got 10 on the night. And the Suns are back within 3, 83-80. Also did that by getting 2 for 1. Over 30 seconds left. A difference of 11 seconds with the shot clock that the Raptors are working with, down to 14. It's Barnes on the drive, takes a bump and draws a foul from Chimezie Metu.
Where was that?
Third personal foul on Metu, and Scotty Barnes is going to get to the line, where he's 2 for 2 so far tonight. Barnes, 8 points, 3 assists, couple rebounds, couple blocks. He's doing what he normally does, filling all the stat sheet numbers. As on the season, he's averaging just under 19 points, over 9 rebounds, 5.5 assists, and over a block and a steal per game as well. Here comes OG Anunoby replacing Pascal Siakam. With 23.1 seconds left, the shot clock's off. One more free throw coming up for Barnes, who made the first and has 9 points on the night, makes the second as well. So he's into double figures. 4 of the 5 starters for the Raptors are led by 20 from Siakam. Here comes Booker into the forecourt with the shot clock off, and his Suns down by 5, 85-80. Booker against Scotty Barnes, waits for a screen and gets it from Eubanks. Goes to his right, Feeds Gordon between the circles. He penetrates, goes strong. It's blocked by Barnes, and it's taken off the backboard by Flynn, who loses the ball out of bounds. 0.4 seconds left. The Suns are going to have it. And Frank Vogel, meanwhile, is going to get a technical foul from Danica Mosher. Frank very upset right now.
Well, what happened was, on that last play with Billy Kennedy in front of the bench, said, okay, if you're going to call that, call the same thing down the other end. So his player goes to the basket and gets hit underneath as well with that forearm that Billy just called down here. Now, of course, Frank's going to be upset with it. Again, it's just the consistency that you want from the officiating on both ends of the court.
Scotty Barnes hits the technical free throw. He's got 11 points now, and it's a 6-point Raptors lead. 0.4 seconds left, so enough time for Booker to inbound. He has it on the near side, gets it to Bates Diop. He turns, shoots, and misses. No good at the end of 3 in Toronto. It's the Raptors 86 and the Suns 80. We're back with fourth quarter action from Scotiabank Arena next on the Phoenix Suns Basketball Network.
The Suns choose Velocity Services as its official facility services provider, and you can too. Velocity offers a wide range of services to create the ideal working environment. From healthy high-performance cleaning certification to troubleshooting risk of contamination, Velocity Services is here for all of your workplace cleaning needs. Check out our website, velocityservices.com. At Velocity, we are always looking to add to our team with full-time and part-time employment opportunities. To learn more about potential openings, call 602-430-0908.
Suns fans, get in on the action with FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. Download the app now for your chance to score on every play from the opening tip-off until the final basket. And with quick bets, you don't even have to wait the whole game to get a W. All on an app that's safe, secure, and super easy to use. Make every moment more with FanDuel, official sportsbook partner of the Phoenix Suns.
21 plus and present in Arizona. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-NEXT-STEP or text NEXT-STEP to 53342.
Make him shoot jumper. Sochan on the drive. Blocked away by Durant. Suns in transition. Booker drops it off to KBD, who thunders it home.
The Valley is heating up, and so are your Phoenix Suns. Catch Suns versus Nuggets Friday, December 1st at 8 p.m. Get your tickets today at suns.com/tickets. Phoenix Suns basketball coming in hot.
The home of your Phoenix Suns. Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
3 quarters in the books here in Toronto, and the Raptors leading 86-80. It's time for the Game Insights, brought to you by Schwartz Laser Eye Center. Visit teamidoc.com, and Tim Kempton's going to fill us in on the Game Insights here north of the border.
Well, keep on attacking the glass, doing a great job there, but in the same respect, box out, slow down the attack of the Toronto Raptors with their second chance points, and you're going to have to get back in transition. This young athletic team likes to push it up and down the court.
And again, we'll see the Suns break the huddle with Booker, Gordon, Metu, Eubanks, and Bates Diop on the floor against Flynn, Trent, Achua, McDaniels, and Barnes. Suns down by 6 to start the fourth quarter here in Toronto, trying for win number 8 in a row. They've entered the game having won their last 7. They've won 5 straight on the road. Bates Diop brings it across the timeline, hustles to the left wing, and gives a pass to Eubanks to the free throw line. Now back to Booker near midcourt. 10 on the shot clock. Gets double screen and goes right, then feeds Eubanks. Missed the alley-oop dunk off the back rim. Good play, but Eubanks just couldn't finish. And now here comes Flynn up the right wing. Gives it to Trent. He penetrates around Bates Diop. Left-hand runner, no good. Rebound tapped loose and taken by Devin Booker. And the Suns have another opportunity to cut into the 6-point Toronto lead. Booker dribbles top of the key. Right side it goes to Metu. Penetrates. Pull-up jumper free throw line is good for Chimezie Metu. Right over Jalen McDaniels. Nice move there by Chimezie. He has 5 off the bench, and the Suns are within 4. 86-82. Gary Trent Jr. A little hesitation move. Pulls up and hits the jumper from 18 feet away. Trent has 13 off the bench to lead that second unit for Toronto. And it's back to a 6-point lead, 88-82. Raptors on top. Metu in the left corner has a pass stolen away by McDaniels, but he loses it as he was off to the races in transition, and the Suns dodge a bullet. Gordon Goodwin checking back in, and Eric Gordon goes to the bench. Gordon on the night has 10 points, has made a couple threes on 5 tries. Suns as a team shooting just 27% from deep, 6 of 22. Eubanks at the top of the key, holding on his left hip with 3 to shoot. Puts it down on the deck and hands it to Goodwin. He has to pull up and hit the 3 as the shot clock expires. Jordan Goodwin right on time, and the Suns cut the lead to 4, 88-84. His foot was on the line. It's a long 2. Goodwin 7 off the bench. Achua fakes the 3, and he walks with it before putting it on the floor against Drew Eubanks. That's a travel.
That was a great play by Jordan Goodwin. He was coming off, took a little peek at the far clock, knowing how much time he had. Does a good job getting it up.
That was a great little peek. He needed to take that peek to know it was just over 1 second when he looked. Booker gives to Goodwin, top of the key, and gets it back on the right elbow. 9 seconds to shoot. He fades and hits from the free throw line. Devin Booker, give him 8 points on the night. It's been a tough shooting night. He was 1 for 9 before that one went down. Now a 3 on the left wing from Scotty Barnes is up and good. And Barnes lifts the Raptors back up 5, 91-86, 9:45 to go. Booker dribbling left wing against Barnes. Hesitates, then goes baseline, goes behind his back, and then picks up his dribble. Still looking, finds Eubanks' left elbow. Drew on the drive, gets the right-hand runner up. No, off the back iron. And Barnes will bring it the other way with 9.5 minutes left. Scotty Barnes fakes the 3, gives right corner to McDaniels, who gets it back. 16 to shoot. Now Barnes drives around Booker, gets into the paint, floats it up, and in. Count it, and the foul on Book. That'll be his 3rd personal, and Barnes will have a chance to put the Raptors up 8.
And again, this is the same thing I was talking about in New York. The Suns were the ones with the lead, and the Knicks would make a run. Suns would just keep their composure and get that lead back up, and we're seeing that here from Toronto. The Suns get it down to 2. Toronto buckles down, is back up to 8.
Scotty Barnes doing a lot of that damage. He's now perfect 6 for 6 at the line. He makes it, and it's a 94-86 Raptors lead. Goodwin gives to Booker at the top of the key. He drives, then back to Goodwin. His pass knocked away from Booker by Barnes, who was over the back. And that is a clear foul. And Danica Mosher was right there to whistle on Scotty Barnes. That'll be his 3rd personal. And it'll be Booker to inbound with 14 on the shot clock. That's the first foul on the Raptors here in the 4th. 9:06 to go. Booker holding, looking, finally gets it into Goodwin with 12 to shoot. He's got his back to the basket on the right wing, gets a pick and then gives to Booker in between the circles, dribbling against Precious Achiuwa. 5 on the timer. Booker, step back jumper from 18, in and out, no good. Rebound Malachi Flynn for the Raptors. And he brings it up on offense, gives to Barnes at the top of the key. He directs traffic, then drives on Eubanks, lobs down low. Achiuwa misses the first time, but tips it up the second time and gets it to go as he had Booker on him and used his size advantage well there. 96-86. Precious Achiuwa now with 9 points on the night off the bench. And we're going to get a correction on the shot clock. Reset it to 20, says Danica Mosher. 10-point Raptors lead with 8:33 left to go here at Scotiabank Arena. Suns need a little push here to try to keep their win streak intact. Goodwin dribbling in between the circles around a screen from Eubanks. Lobs it back to Drew. He goes up to make the catch, then puts a right-hand hook up. No. Rebound tipped up and in by Bates Diop.
Bates Diop following the shot. Again, this group, talk about it, but they do a lot of little things well.
Tatum's got 9 off the bench. Suns back with an 8. 96-88. Here's a 3 by Achiuwa, and he rattles it in from the right wing. Precious Achiuwa's got it going. 14 off the bench to go with 9 rebounds. And he forces Frank Vogel off of his bench to call a timeout. 8:06 to play. It's the Raptors 99, the Suns 88.
You're at the game. Pizza sounds great, so you buy one and take a bite. And yeah, it is great.
That's the experience you'll have once again this season, thanks to Spinato's, the official pizza of the Phoenix Suns and Phoenix Mercury. Hi, it's Vince Marotta, and for the second season, you can experience Valley favorite Spinato's pizza at the arena. Spinato's is celebrating 50 years in the Valley with 6 locations, including their newest at Agritopia in Gilbert. Spinato's Pizzeria and Family Kitchen, food that brings people together. More info at spinatospizzeria.com.
Catch over 70 live game broadcasts, alternate broadcast streams, and original content with Suns Live, the all-new streaming platform now available to fans across Arizona.
Pass to catch. Booker lines it up. Bottom up 3 for Devin Booker. Hits it and a foul. Kevin Durant.
Watch the way you want on your computer, mobile web, and connected devices.
That was magical.
Annual subscriptions cost just $109.99. Sign up today at live.suns.com.
First Bank presents the future of business banking technology, human beings, giving you access to 24/7 customer service, empathy, and someone who actually cares. Additional features include laughing at your jokes, offering you coffee, and a real beating heart. To see a human being for yourself, visit efirstbank.com/business or go to a branch to meet one in real life.
The technology you need and the humans you want. First Bank. Business banking for good. Member FDIC.
What's inside you? Is it strength? Is it speed? Is it knowledge of the game? Unlocking the greatness inside you means digging deeper, running faster, and going further than you can on your own. Banner Sports Medicine High Performance Center trains the athlete in all of us with technology, techniques, and hands-on experience customized to you. See what you're capable of by unlocking the greatness inside of you.
The home of your Phoenix Suns. Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
Now join the loudest fans in the NBA as the Suns take on the Denver Nuggets. Be there Friday night at 8 o'clock to catch all the action live. You can secure your seats now at suns.com/ticks as the Raptor mascot, you may recall, had his way with Devin Booker a couple years ago when there were no fans in the stands, and I think he may have upset my partner, Tim Kent, a little bit. Was that over the line? Did he just cross the line there with you?
No, he was okay.
He's okay. All right. He's doing his job. Just, hijinks and hilarity, everything that a stuffed dinosaur is supposed to do.
Exactly.
Yeah. Stuffed by a human, I believe, is inside there. 8 minutes left to play, and the Suns trail the other human dinosaurs, the Toronto Raptors, by 11, 99-88. As Kevin Durant gets it left baseline, a jumper's up, and it's in. He hit that in traffic. KD just stepping back onto the floor after getting his fourth quarter rest. He's made 8 of his 22 shots on the night and leads the Suns with 21 points. Here comes Gary Trent on the drive. He'll float it up in the lane. Too strong. Rebound Durant has it. He brings it into the forecourt with numbers. Right side, it's Goodwin. Waiting and then feeding Gordon. He penetrates into the paint, backs it out to Nurkic. Now Durant dribbles to the top of the arc, fires a 3, and knocks it down. Kevin Durant, 5 straight quick points off the bench after getting his rest and has brought the Suns within 6, 99-93. A quick timeout for Darko Rajakovic and the Toronto Raptors. 7:21 left to play. It's a 6-point game here at Scotiabank Arena.
Hi, it's Vince Marotta from Arizona Sports here for Revitalize Weight Loss and Wellness. Over 5 years ago, I considered different options and chose Revitalize because of their scientific and personalized approach to weight loss. I lost 32 pounds in 2018 and learned a lot about my body and how to keep that weight off. Read over 800 5-star reviews on Google or head to joinrevitalize.com to find out more about how people just like you have lost life-changing amounts of weight. Get your initial consultation for free when you schedule and tell Revitalize that the Phoenix Suns sent you. Just go to joinrevitalize.com.
We love Suns basketball, the alley-oops, the no-look passes, and the buzzer beaters. As a proud partner of the Phoenix Suns, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Arizona will provide you with a lot to love, too. We know health insurance can get complicated. We get it. Our job is to help make it easy so you can be your healthiest. We're right here in Arizona. We love the Suns. We love Arizona. We are Blue Cross Blue Shield of Arizona.
How do people feel about getting Big Fitness Energy at Planet Fitness for $1 down and $10 a month? They feel as thrilled as a kid the first summer they're tall enough to ride the roller coaster! That's right. When you join Planet Fitness right now, you'll get access to tons of equipment and free fitness training in a clean and spacious club. Don't wait. Join the judgment-free zone today for that all-day energy. Download the free Planet Fitness app and join today for $1 down, $10 a month. Cancel anytime.
Hurry. Deal ends November 15th.
See Home Club for details.
Hear every Suns game on Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
And for every assist the Phoenix Suns have this season, Chick-fil-A Valley restaurants will donate $25 to Phoenix Suns charities. Feed the ball, feed the Valley. See the impact we're making at suns.com/Valley Assist. Right now, down to the final 7:21. Suns trail by 6, 99-93, but that's better than it was just a moment before that.
Yeah, that was a little 5-0 personal run by Kevin Durant.
And it took 40 seconds for him to get those 5 points after the Raptors had gone on an 11-2 run to take an 11-point lead. Kevin Durant now on the night has 24 to lead all scores. Still 7 shy of his season average, and he is back for the first time after sitting out the last week with some right foot soreness. Now his partner Devin Booker dealing with some soreness himself, although still out there playing. Now he's on the bench getting a rest. Durant, Booker, or rather Durant, Nurkic, Gordon, Metu, and Goodwin, the 5 in white right now for Frank Vogel. Jalen McDaniel set to inbound for the Raptors. Pressured by Metu in the backcourt. Schroeder will dribble it against pressure from Goodwin and get it into the forecourt. Raptors with the ball. Schroeder throws it baseline. Pirtle goes to the rim, then gives it outside of McDaniels. His cross-court pass deflected, and an offensive foul on Jalen McDaniels. He ran over Chimezie Metu.
Chimezie doing a nice job, seeing him up in the air, out of control, staying there and taking the charge.
McDaniels picks up his second personal, and that was an excellent play by Chimezie Metu. Suns get the ball back with 7 minutes left to go. Down by 6. Here's a lob pass from Nurkic intended for Durant. It sails out of bounds, and KD saying he was being held, but no whistle. Another turnover on the Suns. That's the 10th of the night. Both teams with 10 in that category. Here comes Schroeder into the forecourt. Goes to his right, dribbles on Goodwin, keeps coming, throws it off the window, no good. Rebound to Metu. And now the Suns have it, still down by 6. 99-93 with 6:40 to go. Metu swings left side to Goodwin. He's looking to post up Nurkic. His pass deflected out of bounds. Stays with the Suns with 13 on the shot clock. Here comes Scotty Barnes and Pascal Siakam back into the game for the Raptors. And Trent and McDaniels both go to the bench. Get a round of applause. Gary Trent Jr., 13 points on the night. Has led that second unit. Inbounds is Kevin Durant, gets it in on the bounce from Nurkic, gets it back, goes to the rim, and dunks it home. A little hang and a slap of the backboard for good measure for KD. Give him 26 on the night. Suns back within 4, 99-95.
Nurkic and Durant really starting to develop a good routine on the floor together, knowing when they want to cut, when they're coming around the screen.
Nurk picks up his 6th assist on that dish. As now Barnes drives on Metu, dunks under, and puts it up and in. Nice play by Scotty Barnes to counter it and put the Raps back up 6, 101-95 with 6 minutes to go. Goodwin into the forecourt, waits for a screen and gets it from Durant, drives into the paint, floats it up and in. Nice floater game for Jordan Goodwin, who's made 4 of 7 off the bench tonight. He's got 9 points to lead that second unit. And the Suns back within 4, 101-97 as Barnes dribbles against Nurkic. Goes to the left elbow, backs it out, then swings right corner. Siakam a 3. No. Off the back iron. Rebound loose, taken by Barnes. Feeds Siakam cutting in the lane. Scoop up, no. Tip up, yes. Pascal Siakam did not stop. He missed the runner, but got a quick second jump to tip it back up and in. And he's got 22 on the night to lead Toronto. Now it's Nurkic at the top of the key. Over to Durant, right wing. Drives around Barnes and takes a hit. Foul is called on Scotty Barnes. 4th foul on Barnes. And that's not free throws just yet. Here comes Devin Booker checking back in for Jordan Goodwin, who's been excellent again tonight.
Jordan Goodwin's done a phenomenal job. Played a great game in New York. Backs it up right with his play here tonight against Toronto.
Not just the 9 points, also 6 rebounds and 4 assists for Goody. Here's Durant driving around Anunoby. Bounces left side Booker and gets it back. 7 to shoot. KD holds above his head. Starts to drive. Right elbow jumper on the way. Around the rim, no. Rebound fought for and a foul called on Jakob Poeltl for pushing off on Jusuf Nurkic.
Yeah, Jusuf underneath the glass again, trying to add to his rebounds. He's got 11 already. Is that 4?
Not the bonus just yet. That was the 4th foul. And so for Poeltl, that's also his 4th personal. Durant inbounding near side. Bounces to Nurkic. 12 on the timer with 5 minutes left to go. Nurkic takes a couple dribbles and hands it off to Okogie. Now Durant gets it back. 6 to shoot. Backs it out to the logo. Starts to drive. Pull up 3 on the way. Round the rim, no good. Rebounded by a flying Scotty Barnes. 4:45 left. Raptors lead it by 6 with the ball. 103-97. Barnes on the dribble against Okogie, who poked it away, but it went right to Schroeder. He penetrates, feeds Siakam, blocked at the rim by Nurkic, and he brings down the loose ball. Here come the Suns with Gordon up the right wing. Gives it to the trailing Durant. He gets bumped and fouled, throws it off the glass and in. Count that, baby. No, they'll say no shot.
How do you wave it off?
The foul before the shot, says Nick Buchert.
Wow.
Jusuf Nurkic is arguing that it should be counted. Said that Durant had gathered before the contact. And we'll get another look. It started with the defense of Jusuf Nurkic on the block shot. Now Durant inbounds it to Booker, left baseline, 16 to shoot. KD starts to drive, floats it up from the free throw line and gets that one to go to pull the Suns within 4. 103-99 with 4:20 to go. And Durant has 28. Schroeder dribbles it with the left hand into the forecourt. And Josh Okogie greets him there. Now Schroeder drives right, feeds Poeltl at the top of the key, left side Anunoby. 10 seconds to shoot. He spots up from 20. No, off the back iron, and Nurkic, a solid box out on Poeltl to grab the board. Gives it ahead to Gordon. Into the forecourt on the right wing. Now Durant just inside the timeline with under 4 minutes to play, and the Suns down 4. Feeds Nurkic, goes to the rim, scoops it up. No, it rims off, and Barnes is there for the board. Nurkic has to get up and hustle back on defense as Barnes spins into the lane, misses the runner, but gets it back, puts it up, and gets it to go. Yeah. Scotty Barnes.
Again, it's that quick jump that the guy that's shooting it is getting the rebound.
And that was Scotty Barnes who shot it, missed it, got it back. He's got 10 in the 4th quarter, 21 for the game, and the Raptors are up 6. Timeout Suns. 3:36 left to go. It's 105-99 here on the Phoenix Suns Basketball Network.
They say consistency is the key to success. They weren't wrong. So how about grabbing a beer that's consistently smooth, consistently refreshing, and consistently light? You might just find that the road to success can be pretty enjoyable. Michelob Ultra, the perfect balance of taste and refreshment, and only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories. It's only worth it if you enjoy it. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Michelob Ultra Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
What's inside you? Is it strength? Is it speed? Is it knowledge of the game? Unlocking the greatness inside you means digging deeper, running faster, and going further than you can on your own. Banner Sports Medicine High Performance Center trains the athlete in all of us with technology, techniques, and hands-on experience customized to you. See what you're capable of by unlocking the greatness inside of you.
Ride to the game in style with Desert Rose Worldwide Transportation, the preferred transportation partner of the beautiful Footprint Center. Their premium fleet includes sedans, SUVs, Sprinter vans, minibuses, and, of course, beautiful stretch limousines. Whether it's a corporate event, special occasion, or a safe and stylish ride to see the Suns in action, Desert Rose will make every effort to ensure your ride is memorable. Visit DesertRoseLimos.com and book your ride.
At Gila River Resorts and Casinos, no one does it better. So roll
the home of your Phoenix Suns. Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
3:25 left to play here in Toronto, and the Suns with Kevin Durant at the free throw line as he just drew a foul on OG Anunoby. His 3rd personal. Durant able to knock down the first. He's got 10 in the 4th quarter. 29 for the night. 2nd free throw on the way and good. He's made all 6 of his free throws. And the Suns are back within 4, 105-101, 3:20 left to play here at Scotiabank Arena. Suns trying to keep their win streak going. It's at 7. Coming in. Now Schroeder on the left wing. It's a pick from Pirtle. Swings right side. It's Barnes on the drive. Too much on his runner, and the rebound taken by Durant. He's going to dribble into the forecourt through traffic and swing left side to Gordon. KD gets it back with 17 on the shot clock. 3 minutes left to play here in Toronto, and the Suns down 4. He hesitates on Pirtle, then fades left baseline. Rims out, no. Rebound knocked loose by Nurkic. Out of bounds. Last touched by the Raptors, Pascal Siakam.
And again, it's just great effort by Jusuf Nurkic. Toronto can't rebound it clean. Oh, no, you can't. Wow, now they've overturned
so
it.
Danica Mosher overturns Bill Kennedy's call, and Nurkic tells Frank Vogel, you got to challenge that. Frank didn't have time to do that, so it's Toronto basketball with 2:50 left to go. Raptors up by 4, 105-101. Siakam hands to Anunoby on the left wing. Get it back to Schroeder, who drives around a pick from Pirtle. He's bothered by Booker, floats one up. No, Booker taps it to Nurkic, and now gives it over to Durant. Suns have it down 4 with 2.5 to go. KD gets a screen from Nurkic, gives it to Nurk at the right elbow, bounces out to Okogie in the corner. Back to Nurkic, who turns and faces against Pirtle, backs him down, spins, puts it off the window and in. What a great move. Then he puts the too small sign down against Jakob Pirtle as Jusuf Nurkic. 19 points, 13 boards on the night.
Great footwork.
Barnes swings to Anunoby, a 3 on the way. He got another one. OG Anunoby, a big-time shot from the left corner over the closeout of Kevin Durant. That puts the Raptors up 5.
Get it to 2, they make a shot. It's crazy.
16 points for Anunoby on the night. And now here's Durant. Dribble drive against Anunoby. Stops, shoots at the free throw line and missed it short. Rebound Schroeder. 1:45 to go. Raptors have the ball and a 5-point lead. Scotty Barnes dribbling against Durant on the right wing. Backs it out beyond the arc, and Pirtle sets the screen. Barnes goes to his right, still on the dribble with 10 to shoot. Looking up at the shot clock, Barnes goes between his legs on the right wing beyond the arc. Durant tried to pick his pocket. Barnes floats it up. No, missed everything, and it's going to be a foul called by Nick Buchert on Pascal Siakam, I believe. Siakam's going to pick up the personal. That's going to put the Suns at the line, Tim. Minute 25 to go. 108-103. The Raptors lead it.
It's a pretty good call. We got to see the replay. He gave Josh Okogie a little two-handed shove before he went for the rebound.
And so Okogie is the one shooting the free throws, and he has made all 4 tonight. 8 points, 7 rebounds, couple of assists for Josh. And the Raptors crowd starts to get loud here with a minute 25 to go. Okogie bends his knees. First free throw up and good. 108-104, Toronto with a minute 25 to go. And Okogie with one more free throw coming up. He's out there with Nurkic, Gordon, Booker, and Durant. Josh takes his time, shoots it, and hits it. Big time free throws for Okogie to cut the Suns' deficit to 3. 108-105 for the minute 20 left. Schroeder will dribble it into the forecourt with the left hand.
Can you get stops?
That's the key here. Schroeder plays catch with Barnes. Now drives right elbow. Back to Barnes, top of the key. 10 on the shot clock. Scotty Barnes dribbling against Okogie. Starts to drive. Backs him down. Throws it baseline. Siakam blocked by Nurkic, and he gets the loose ball. What a defensive play by Jusuf Nurkic. A minute left to go as Booker brings it into the offensive end. Suns down by 3. He gives to Durant between the circles. KD holding on his left hip. Gets a pick from Nurkic. Swings to Booker. A long 3 on the way. No, off the rim. Rebound knocked loose and taken by Anunoby. Raptors have the ball with a 3-point lead. Devin Booker could have tied it right there. Down to 40 seconds left. It's 108-105. Schroeder dribbling against Okogie. Raptors fans on their feet here at Scotiabank Arena. Schroeder on the drive. Gets all the way under the basket. Still on the dribble. 5 to shoot. Schroeder on the left baseline. Drives around Nurkic. Floats it up and gets the roll. What a move by Dennis Schroeder to give the Raptors the 5-point lead. Timeout Suns with 24.4 seconds remaining. It's 110-105.
Tough play right there. Dennis Schroeder.
At Gila River Resorts and Casinos, no one does it better. So, play hard.
Nice shot.
Relax like a movie star. Party like a rock star. And dine like a king or a queen. However you do you. No one lets you take it to a legendary status like we do. Gila River Resorts and Casinos. You do you.
Hello and welcome to The Fries Show. At Fries, everyone wins when it comes to saving.
Welcome back inside Scotiabank Arena. Again, apologize for the technical difficulties. Down to the final 24.4 on the clock. Suns trail by 5 after a big-time drive to the basket by Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah, he did. He was just isolated on Josip Nurkic, so he takes him off the dribble, gets in the lane, and scoops and scores on the other side of the rim.
Nurkic has been a guy that's tough to blame for his effort tonight. He's had 19 points, 14 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2 blocked shots, but couldn't get the defense to work that time against Schroeder. So Booker's going to inbound on the far side. 24.4 seconds left. He gets a cross-court pass to Durant. Open for 3 right wing. No, off the back iron. And the rebound comes right out to Precious Achiuwa, who was right next to Kevin Durant. That was right on line. He just couldn't
Yeah,
get it.
we were sitting right behind him. He was on line the whole way, just a little bit strong. So they ran a great play, got a great look from the three-point line.
Foul on Jordan Goodwin. That's his second. And so the Raptors have it with 18.6 seconds left to play and a 5-point lead. Barnes gets the inbounds pass, and Gordon's going to foul him in the backcourt with 15.9 remaining. Second foul on Eric Gordon, and that'll get the Suns into the bonus. So now it'll be free throws for Scotty Barnes, who's a perfect 6 for 6 there tonight. 21 points, 7 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 blocks for Scotty Barnes tonight. Very impressive. Third-year pro out of Florida State. Eric Gordon's got a real big cut on his left side of his neck. He's got some blood coming down his neck.
That'll be infection control.
We'll take a 30-second break to patch that up. David Crew is tending to Eric Gordon right now. And in a way, we'll see if this ices Scotty Barnes a little bit at the free throw line.
They've got a good young team.
I agree. And again, this is a team that last year 41 and 41, 10th place in the Eastern Conference before the Raptors lost to Chicago in the play-in. Now they have a new head coach in Darko Rajakovic. He's getting used to being a leader at this level.
Yep.
And
got some great young players: Scotty Barnes, Pascal Siakam, Anunoby.
You wondered what it was going to be like losing Fred VanVleet, but Dennis Schroeder stepped up and filled that role pretty nicely for the Raptors as the starting point guard.
Yeah, VanVleet probably more of a natural scorer, but yeah, Dennis Schroeder plays hard. He competes night in and night out. Plays with a chip on his shoulder.
Yes, he does. Here's Scotty Barnes at the line. First free throw. He did not get iced because it's nothing but net. 7 for 7 on the night. 6-point lead.
He's miraculously lost that spot on his head.
Yeah, where did that go? Second free throw rolls around and drops for Barnes. 15.9 seconds left, and it's a 7-point Toronto lead. Here's Durant losing the handle as he kicks it out of bounds, and they'll say it was off of the Raptors. 10 seconds left. 112 to 105. The Suns trail it. Booker inbounding under the basket to the right. Bounces in for Goodwin. He'll lay it up and miss it. Rebounded by Siakam. And he will bring the ball down and dribble it across. The final seconds will go off the clock. And the Raptors put an end to the Phoenix Suns win streak. It ends at 7. Toronto ends their 2-game losing streak and improves to 9 and 10. The final score 112 to 105. Raptors beat the Suns, who fall to 11 and 7 on the season, and their win streak on the road ends at 5. They're now 7 and 3 away from home. They will return to Footprint Center on Friday night to play host to the defending champion Denver Nuggets for an 8 o'clock jump ball. We'll talk about that and wrap things up live from Scotiabank Arena next on the Phoenix Suns Basketball Network.
Footprint exists to create a healthier planet. Their mission is to provide sustainable packaging solutions to reduce the planet's reliance on plastics. They help fans in the Footprint Center and consumers in Arizona and beyond make plastic-free choices to help the planet and their health. Footprint is based right here in the Valley, and they're proud to be the sustainability partner of the Phoenix Suns. Together, we can change the world, one footprint at a time. Learn more at footprintus.com. That's footprintus.com. Footprint. Healthy planet, healthy people.
In the next 30 seconds,
40 couples will have a baby and realize
we need more space.
50 people will get their dream job and need to relocate.
In 3 weeks?
And 3 newlyweds will go from 2 houses to...
Only 1 closet?
And then comes the realization.
We gotta sell the house and fix it
and stage it
and show it.
Or skip the hassles and sell directly to Open Door. Close in a matter of days. Get your free offer at opendoor.com/myoffer. Open Door is represented by Open Door Brokerage Inc. License 02061130 in California and Open Door Brokerage LLC in its other markets.
The Phoenix Suns are going to be lighting up the scoreboard all season long, so don't blink. You're not going to want to miss any of the action. Since 1999, Dr. Jay Schwartz has been the team eye doctor for your Phoenix Suns. With locations in Glendale, Scottsdale, and Mesa, Dr. Schwartz would love to help you improve your vision so you can see every fast break, dunk, three-pointer, and behind-the-back pass with precision. The Schwartz Laser Eye Center offers the best in vision correction, including LASIK, EVO ICL, and the Clear Lens Exchange. So call 480-483-EYES or go online at teamidoc.com.
You've been listening to the Phoenix Suns and exciting NBA action. The Suns are brought to you in part by Gila River Resorts and Casinos. Turn up the heat in this valley with the Phoenix Suns fandom card by Gila River Resorts and Casinos. Banner Health, official healthcare partner of the Phoenix Suns. Footprint, healthy planet, healthy people. Mountain America Credit Union, the exclusive home of the Suns card. And by FanDuel, make every moment more. This is the Phoenix Suns Basketball Network. Comes complete postgame coverage. It's time for the wrap-up of the game on Suns Report, driven by CarMax. Car buying reimagined.
Welcome back inside Scotiabank Arena. John Bloom along with Tim Kenton. Our engineers, Paul Gatt. We've got Enrique Garcia. Jamal producing back inside the studio. Tough one tonight in Toronto. Suns fall to the Raptors 112-105. They got down 7 after 1, Tim. And it stayed that way at the half. They were able to cut that lead to 6 through 3, but then in the end, every time the Suns made a run, the Raptors had an answer, didn't they?
Yeah, they sure did, and they attacked the paint, 60 to 48 points in the paint, and they got out in transition. They really do a nice job kicking the ball ahead, being aggressive early in their offense, 20 to 12 in fast break points. Now, Suns did do a nice job on the glass. We talked about them leading that category 28 to 14. But it was, in that fourth quarter, seemed like every time the Raptors missed a shot, they got an offensive rebound and put it back. They had 4 offensive rebounds for 6 points in that fourth quarter. So the Suns got stops, just couldn't finish it with a rebound. And, yeah, this is a tough young team. They're athletic. They get after you. They play defense, and tonight they made shots. The Suns didn't. Overall, the Suns only shot 40%, 27% from behind the arc. And for me personally, now it's how bad is Devin Booker's ankle? Because once he turned it, he tried to come back in.
Didn't look
but,
the same.
Yeah, didn't have the explosion, the quickness, that right ankle. So now how bad is it? How quick can they get him back?
We'll take a look at some more of the individual numbers as we continue the Suns Report, driven by CarMax, live from Toronto.
Footprint exists to create a healthier planet. Their mission is to provide sustainable packaging solutions to reduce the planet's reliance on plastics. They help fans in the Footprint Center and consumers in Arizona and beyond make plastic-free choices to help the planet and their health. Footprint is based right here in the Valley, and they're proud to be the sustainability partner of the Phoenix Suns. Together, we can change the world, one footprint at a time. Learn more at footprintus.com. That's footprintus.com. Footprint. Healthy planet, healthy people.
Make him shoot jumper. Sochan on the drive. Blocked away by Durant. Suns in transition. Booker drops it off to KBD, who thunders it home.
The Valley is heating up, and so are your Phoenix Suns. Catch Suns versus Nuggets Friday, December 1st at 8 p.m. Get your tickets today at suns.com/tickets. Phoenix Suns basketball coming in hot.
NBA fans, when there's a home game you don't want to miss, Ticketmaster's got you covered. As the official ticket marketplace of the Phoenix Suns, Ticketmaster has a wide selection of tickets available and at a great value so every fan can score. Whether you're looking for tickets to next month's game or tonight's game, Ticketmaster is the place to go to get seats to cheer on your team at Footprint Center. Get Suns tickets today at Ticketmaster.com/Suns.
The home of your Phoenix Suns. Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
Welcome back inside Scotiabank Arena, where the Suns fall to the Raptors 112-105. Toronto has been pretty decent at home, now 6-4 on the season here, and improved to 9-10 overall. They dropped the Suns to 11-7 and 7-3 on the road. The next two games, as a matter of fact, will be at Footprint Center Friday night and Saturday night. We got the Nuggets and then the Grizzlies. Friday night's an 8 o'clock start. Saturday night back at the regular 7 o'clock jump ball. But let's take a look at some of the individual numbers here tonight, Tim. Led by Kevin Durant.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, again, another 30-point night. Really took some of that offensive load there in the fourth quarter again, try to finish this off. Joseph Nurkic, how about 19 and 14 with 6 assists? Really did a nice job himself around the basket. And again, really love the way that he and Kevin Durant are developing on the floor together with their passing. Suns played well, John Bloom. They had 47 rebounds, 25 assists on 38 made buckets. Just couldn't make enough buckets tonight to keep pace. And you got to give Toronto Raptors a lot of credit. Young, aggressive team. Every time the Suns seemed to get it close enough to kind of shake them up, they had an answer.
Yeah, Suns did a dynamic job shooting free throws again, 22 out of 23 there at 96% as a team, but it wasn't enough as they end up falling by 7 to the Raptors, who were led by 23 from Scotty Barnes, 22 from Pascal Siakam. Thought Dennis Schroeder was excellent. 12 assists to go with his 8 points and 6 rebounds running the show.
6 guys in double figures for the Raptors as well.
Yeah.
That's for 2 guys off the bench. Gary Trent Jr. shot the ball well, 13, and Precious Achiuwa coming in doing a nice job, 14 points and 10 rebounds, and 6 of them on the offensive glass. They were big.
That was massive down the stretch for the Raptors, no doubt about it. All right, when we come back, we'll take a look at what's coming up for the Suns and wrap things up from Toronto.
Happy 30-day to you. Happy 30-day to you. Happy 30-day, dear person who bought a used car in the most confidence-inspiring way possible. Happy 30-day to you. A 30-day money-back guarantee is 30 reasons to celebrate. That's car buying reimagined. Only from CarMax. Up to 1,500 miles. See CarMax.com for details.
Check it out. At Gila River Resorts and Casinos, no one does it better. So, make a splash. Taste all the flavors. Pop in bottles all night long. And shake it till you break it. However you do you. No one lets you take it to a legendary status like we do. Gila River Resorts and Casinos. You do you.
Chick-fil-A Valley restaurants continue their charitable efforts in partnership with the Phoenix Suns to fight against hunger in Arizona. For every assist the Suns make this season, Chick-fil-A will donate $25 to Phoenix Suns charities. In addition, Chick-fil-A will also provide meals to underserved communities in the Valley on behalf of Suns charities throughout the season. Feed the ball, feed the Valley. See the impact we are making at suns.com/valleyassist.
Hear every Suns game on Arizona Sports 98.7 and the Arizona Sports app.
Down the stretch we come here on the Suns Report, post-game style, live from Scotiabank Arena in Toronto, where the final score is 112-105. Raptors beat the Suns and improved to 9-10 on the season. The Suns fall to 11-7. Next up, Friday night at home for the defending champion Denver Nuggets. Haven't seen them yet this season. They're 12-6. Still got that Joker guy doing some pretty good things.
Jamal Murray's back.
Jamal Murray is back. He's playing tonight as the Nuggets lead the Rockets 73-59 in the final minute of the first half. They're putting up some numbers against Houston. Actually, just put up another 3 from Jokic. He's got 17 points, 12 rebounds, or 12 assists and 7 rebounds, and it's not halftime yet. This is not abnormal for this guy, but as you mentioned, he's not alone. Jamal Murray coming back adds that dimension. They've changed it up with the second unit a little bit compared to their championship winning squad.
Lost
Bruce Brown.
Bruce Brown, thank you. Bruce
Jeff
Brown
Green is gone.
Was probably the most notable. Jeff Green played a little bit, but Bruce Brown definitely a factor there. Aaron Gordon still playing at a high level. Their starting group is really solid. But, they do not have a championship hangover. Those guys are off and running again.
Yes, they are, and again, they're leading by 17 as that game goes to halftime over the Houston Rockets. The Nuggets looking to improve to 13-6 with the win there tonight. Or again, the final score here in Toronto, the Raptors beat the Suns 112-105. I want to thank our engineer, Paul Geck. Good working with you again, Paul. Good going on our little Tim Hortons trip as well. Pre-game, thanks to our engineers back in the studio. That's both Enrique Garcia and Jamal. And thanks to all of you for tuning in to another edition of Phoenix Suns basketball. If you're listening on our flagship station in Phoenix on Arizona Sports 98.7 FM. Tim Ring's going to take your phone calls to talk about this one. Tough 7-point loss to a tough young Raptors team. Again, 112-105 the final. For Tim Kempton, I'm John Bloom. Good night, everybody.
You've been listening to Suns Report, brought to you by CarMax. With a 30-day money-back guarantee up to 1,500 miles, that's car buying reimagined. Learn more at CarMax.com. Sports bringing extra Suns postgame coverage this season. Brought to you by Wendy's. Grab a $5 Wendy's Biggie Bag today. And now your host, Tim Ring.
And the Raptors put an end to the Phoenix Suns win streak. It ends at 7. Toronto ends their 2-game losing streak and improves to 9-10. The final score, 112-105. Raptors beat the Suns.
And there you have it. 112-105, the final tonight north of the border in Toronto, Canada, as John Bloom says there. The 7-game win streak comes to an end. Look, you knew it was going to come to an end sooner or later, but after the high of that win over the Knicks at the Garden on Sunday, I am sure I am like a lot of Suns fans that did not think that winning streak would come to an end tonight against a Toronto Raptor team that came in with an 8-10 record, a team that lost in Brooklyn one night ago. But on a night when you get outplayed, outworked, out-hustled, and certainly outshot, you can lose to anybody, and the Raptors have a pretty good starting 5. All those guys played well tonight. I think at the end of the day, I hate to say it, but the Raptors just kind of wanted this game a little bit more than the Phoenix Suns. And that was showing up a lot of times in the second half on the offensive glass, where the Raptors had crucial buckets thanks to second chance efforts, sometimes third and fourth chance efforts. It was a night that from the opening quarter on, it was clear the Suns were not going to shoot the ball well. You were hoping that was going to change, but it never did. Phoenix shoots 40% from the field, 26.9% from beyond the arc. Kevin Durant has 30, but man, took 30 shots to get there. KD was 11 for 30 from the field. Book was 2